What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Beats and Bullshit. Before you check us out over on our social media, we are over on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Check us out on our socials, Beats and Bull on Twitter, on Instagram, and YouTube. Check us out on Facebook on Beats and Bull Pod. Again, that is Beats and Bull Pod. And send us questions, music suggestions, your music, or articles in your local hood over at beatsandbull@gmail.com. Once again, it's another lovely week of your weekly Beats and Bullshit. This is your host Arkeem, and as well as my co-host Eric.
What up, though?
And as well as my host Garrett Cole. How's it going, man?
I'm just trying to find this lovely place that you're at, because it has not been lovely here. I'm sick of this fucking snow.
This snow is a bitch.
I know that's right.
I'm so sick of guys' dandruff. I don't know what to fucking do.
Guys' dandruff.
but anyway,
it's like you see that part. Now. It's been coming in spurts. Yeah, with the sleet that we had yesterday was crazy. And then more snow this morning, so hopefully everybody in the East Coast is doing good.
We had every fucking season but summer this 1 month.
Either or but we're gonna do a quick little check-in with everyone to see how everyone is doing real quick. I'm doing pretty good so far, just kind of starting off with me. Basically, this week has been pretty good with the weather and all, but yeah, the snow is on some bullshit, so definitely this should warm up soon, and we don't see this anymore. But basically, things been good. I've been actually seeing a chiropractor within the last week or so that's been really nice.
You've been getting your back broke.
Oh,
yes,
God.
And it's amazing. So,
crack back. All right.
Yes. I found out I have a disc that's a little bit out of alignment in my lower back. So definitely we're working on that. So that can get fixed. But for the most part, though, it's really good.
Too many of those fun Friday nights, baby. I don't know.
To be honest, I take it back from lifting because I've been lifting since I was in high school and never really had good form, so I think that attested to that. But for the most part, postures shit. So that's been something I personally been trying to focus.
I feel that I got a fat ass head and that shit hurts my back constantly.
So that's been cool. And then
No pause. Oh wow.
Was there supposed to be a pause for that one?
Well, I'm the pause guy, so I guess not.
Heyo. So yeah, that's been what's been going on with me, and then for the most part, just chilling, moving forward on a lot of stuff, and also getting the podcast better than it can be. So, Eric, how's your week been going?
My week has been going all right, except today I am irritated as fuck with all these fucking technical difficulties. But other than that, I'm all right.
Gotcha. Understandable. So, we'll go through the technical issues, and we do appreciate you. So, thank you for that. Cole, how's your week been going?
It's been, I guess, all right. I don't even know what to say about my week. I've been kind of in this fugue state. I don't know. I'm just floating by. I'm here for whatever. And right now I'm here for this podcast. What up, folks?
Yeah. Rich isn't here right now.
He's actually on his way. He just said he'd be here in 10 minutes.
That nigga tardy.
So, tardy.
Don't be tardy for that.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
An apple?
Come through, Kim. Hey, Kim and Nene.
No podcast juice for him. I'm drinking it all.
No.
I'm taking it all.
So we got
podcast juice guppy.
Just keep going. We
got a good little show for you guys tonight. We're gonna really talk about some stuff going on within the week, and we got a lot of Grammy stuff to break down. So let's get right into with geek shit for your week of geek stuff going on in the world. So as you guys know, Sony has been starting with the Sony Marvel branch of their Marvel movies. They've been really taking more of the end of the villains and giving their own stories. So Venom did very, very well with Tom Hardy, and they are getting ready for the next project, which is called Morbius, which is off of the Morbius the Vampire series from Marvel. They have found their star. Jared Leto is actually going to be playing Morbius the Vampire, and he actually put a little cryptic post on Instagram the other day. They was in London, basically, and said hello London, and in all caps said Morbius. So
hello London, how you doing?
Right. So a lot of people were saying, he is in London filming the film, and a lot of people are thinking at that time, it's going to be based off it, of course. Now, for a little bit of a history, basically, like I said, Sony has been doing a lot of Marvel projects as well, and right now the film is supposed to be coming out July 31st in 2020 of next year with the official title, Morbius the Living Vampire. So for those that don't know about it, Morbius is, I guess another like Marvel property they're trying to bring up. I'm not too familiar with the property.
Okay, I'll take over.
Morbius is
Morbius,
a Blade villain.
No, actually he's not.
Wait a minute.
Morbius is originally a Spider-Man villain.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So Morbius was a scientist who has an affliction where he has, it's a blood affliction. So in order to try and cure this affliction, he tried to create a serum made from vampire bats, which pretty much made him Morbius, the living vampire.
Because he needs plasma instead of blood.
He needs plasma to survive now because of his experiments.
That's actually really interesting. So yeah, that's gonna play a good factor, especially with Jared. Now, a couple things with that. A lot of people, of course, are going back with his performance as Joker on Suicide Squad. So a lot of people are a little bit being on another superhero film. But with Into the Spider-Verse doing well, Homecoming doing well, which are Sony Marvel projects, they do have good hope for it. And then of course Venom doing pretty well. But basically, the team did say, having Tom Hardy as Venom, and as well as Jared being Morbius, it's roles that are going to fit them and complement them as the actors.
Yeah, that's what I was
going to
say.
So,
other than the Joker, Morbius would actually fit Jared Leto in his wheelhouse of acting.
Yeah, and his element for sure. It's definitely a little bit better.
It works towards his weird mobileness.
Why Morbius? Out of the catalog of villains, they could do a backstory on. Now, yeah, Venom was good because I saw Venom. I enjoyed it, And from the little I know of Morbius, he's not necessarily a bad villain, but he's more like a B-list villain.
Right. So the reason
why not shine? I mean, I guess you've had a lot of other villains shine
because they're seeing the success that the Aquaman is not a...
No, said it at all. The reason, I'm sorry to cut you off, the issue is the fact that Sony only has Spider-Man as a property. So Spider-Man being the umbrella, Morbius falls under Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man falls under that umbrella. Mm-hmm. And pretty much all they can work with are his villains because all you have is Spider-Man and maybe Spider-Woman. That's an argument that you can have. I'm not even sure how that property will even work, but all they have is Spider-Man and his villains.
Well, I know
Morbius is an anti-hero kind of.
Yeah, I know when I read the report before, they said, as far as villains or whatever, I guess so, but they said they saw the success that the B-roll heroes and villains were having, like Aquaman. Mm-hmm. He's not top tier, saying? He just happened to, oh shit, they like him, let's do a movie. They saw that success. So they was like, all right, let's run with that. Now, as far as why the villain or whatever, you might be right on it.
It's definitely a smart one to take up because Morbius is more of a sympathetic character because he's not actually a villain. He's a person dealing with his circumstances.
So more of an anti-hero, basically.
Right.
Okay. So that's really good for Jared. I think it definitely fit more into his palette. So definitely good for Jared. So
he kind of looks like the character too. He can play Weird and Mobile in a hot second because that's just who he is. Yeah, actually, I wanted him for the Crow, but because that's actually him.
Yes, it is.
The Crow is actually him. But Morbius it's in his acting roles, and he looks the part, and he can do that pretty well. I'm kind of curious to know where they're gonna go with it. Venom wasn't that bad, so
yeah, Venom was pretty good.
Venom was good. People was killing it. I mean, the only bad thing I had to say, it took a while for the action to start. As far as them coming together, they came together early, but it was a bunch of oh, I feel sick. Oh, it's because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of back and forth. And then, all right, once the action started, it was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was here for. But other than that, that was minor. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good movie to me. I can't wait for part 2.
Yeah, so we're definitely waiting for that. And definitely check out Morbius. I'll actually check it out because I'm interested just to see how they're going to do with this whole Sony project with Marvel. Next thing going on in geek shit is something dear to my heart. Is the Nightmare Before Christmas. So, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Tim Burton project that is on Disney. Probably one of Disney's very cult favorites within Disney, but just into the Tim Burton catalog. There are reports that they are actually doing a sequel, but this time they're looking to do it in a live action form. This comes from the Movie Hole, which had reported that there are talks of doing something with Nightmare Before Christmas, probably a sequel, but something in a live action form. So with this in mind, the original film came back out on 1993. So that at the time was definitely something great, doing still motion and animation. That was really dope, and it did very very good on the box office. Now it was actually issued on theaters back in 08 and 09 in 3D, so definitely has a very good standing point, especially being re-released into a 3D form. So of course for a lot of people,
does it need to be 3D? I'm sorry to interject there. I'm just like, why?
Well,
I can get.
I mean, look at how the first one was. Like during that time, the movie when that came out, it looked different. It was animated different. It was almost claymation. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of things being for movies. It wasn't a whole lot of movies being made in claymation right there.
Specials like that. You didn't really see, a full length movie done in stop motion. I mean, you have
okay, yeah, I guess I can see that.
That was a first of its time.
I guess that's what I was trying to say.
I understand the need of it being in 3D though.
Well, the live action won't be in 3D though. So the original was reissued as a 3D.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Like, why reissue that in 3D of all things?
Just for the
update it. It's new technology.
I can think of a couple scenes you can do on 3D. The opening theme when This Is Halloween, when Jack Skellington comes out of the freaking goo. You got the Oogie Boogie song. There's other there are some
honestly,
scenes
I don't remember the movie that well, so yeah. So I have to take your word on it.
There's one other one I'm remembering too, but yes. But it's really dope, especially with Disney and with in general. They're trying to make a lot of they are going back into the catalog and going back into the archives and kind of reviving all of these classics for the newer generation. Not only now having the actual platform Disney Plus, but now you're able to.
That's a good thing you said that, because Disney has been notorious for bringing back old movies that they've retired to the vault. No, they retire it to the vault, then they re-release it later, to make us spend extra money.
Oh yeah,
they remastered this.
Yeah,
so
you get
edition.
Right.
You have to do something to make the people want to buy it again.
Yeah. So my argument about that was they've been redoing all their movies live action. At least that's something new.
Hold on.
By the way,
breaking news.
Because I looked at the article earlier, but I really didn't pay attention to what other movies they got going on too. So they did also announce that they are going to be doing a reimagining live action of The Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, a Cruella standalone film, and Lilo and Stitch.
Huh? They're all in the same movie?
We don't need.
No, it's not all the same movie. So these are all the projects they have on the line.
Okay, I'm Peter Pan to death.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need another Peter Pan.
We just don't. We
every little
done
Game Boy,
Pan to death. We done Hook to death.
Variation.
Yeah. It's gonna be from the standpoint of the alligator this time or something.
I don't know. That's probably down the line. So you got Lion King coming out this summer, and then Mulan, I think, is the next one that's going to come out.
Mulan is actually would be a great one.
Yeah, I would look forward to
that one. I will be.
Because I love the animated movie, the first one. I didn't see a need for them to have a second Mulan. Like,
at that time, so many Disney films, because with VHS coming out at that time, being very hot for Disney, and all the other stuff, like so many people were doing direct sequels. Mermaid 2, I did not like the Little Mermaid 2 sequel. I did not like Mulan 2. Hell, I ain't like Pocahontas 2. I banished that in the name.
They had a Pocahontas too.
right.
What?
You sure that wasn't the porn?
I didn't even know they had a Pocahontas
Had a
too.
But think about it. It was
Are you
done
sure they
like,
read
in real
Pocahontas?
life, she only lived to be 32 years old. She got the flu and she died. So there really wasn't much material other than Pocahontas goes from being in the village to London. And that was it. Like,
It felt so out of place. I was like, ooh.
that's what I'm saying. Like they could have stuck with the first movie. They didn't have to continue on with her love and John Smith and her trying to fit in at London and all that stuff. Like, boo. You Native American, honey. Native American. There you go. Stay on the lane.
So basically, Disney.
Oh, where's her sound effect?
I got it's technical difficulties. They'll be back next week.
Hence why he said that. So yeah, but for the most part, though, definitely a good thing for Disney. We'll see how that goes.
And I saw a trailer that they are making a second Frozen.
Yes, the Frozen trailer did get released.
I saw that, and it
Let
looks
it
cute.
go, let
It
it
looks like it has
go.
more action than the first time. You know what I'm saying? So I actually am interested to see what they do with that, because Elsa trying to be the story trying to be dope. You know what I'm saying? It turned out the little twist in the end. You know what I'm saying, with the dude, the shining prince trying to be a real asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like that was cute. So I want to see what they do with the second one.
Come on, cute.
Personally don't like the series. I love what it stands for, and if they're actually going to be going forward with Elsa becoming the first openly gay character.
What?
She gay?
So right now with Disney and with Frozen 2, it's been a lot of reports that Elsa will be announced and projected as the first openly gay character in a Disney movie, and that she'll have a love interest. So with that in mind, I'm just kind of really interested in how they're going to play that, just for what we've seen of Elsa in the first movie. Yeah. So long story short,
It gives new meaning to Shiver Me Timbers.
As I said, she gonna have that ice. It's gonna be totally different.
Oh my
Really
god.
back.
Shiver me timbers.
Moving forward, dead with you.
It's gonna be a slow thaw, honey. That's
Very,
gonna be
very slow.
You've been here for other podcasts. It was going to happen. Leave me alone.
Okay. At this point, you already know what it is. So next thing we got going on.
We let it go.
A little fun tip.
Ooh, the shaved ice on that one. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Let's make some snow.
Yikes. Next thing we got going on with Geek Shit is a little fun one here. So for everyone who's been playing the Resident Evil 2 remake, a lot of people are enjoying it. And of course, one big change on Resident Evil 2, if you guys remember the original Mr. X, which of course was one of the tyrants, one of the bioengineered tyrants that were released during the time of 2 and 3. So basically, long story short,
Mr. X, Nemesis.
if you remembered him, he wasn't too scary. What they done with the remake basically is they add a lot of sound design and a lot of suspense.
That shit's scary now.
It is I was looking at gameplay the other day and I'm like, this man, I was never like, and I used to watch the games and play the games, did not get afraid of this man. And then I'm just looking like, I don't want to be behind him. I don't want to be near him. He's so much stronger, and you hear his steps in the background. Long story short, the modders had gotten to the code, and there is now a little fun little mod that you can have DMX music playing while Mr. X comes to get you. So
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
which is the hit song. X gonna give it to you.
Let's get it on.
Oh, that's that song too? Oh, fuck.
Hold on, pause. So, hey everyone. Okay. Oh yes, you better be looking. Yes. I love it.
Gotta go make the donuts.
So the modder of the name of DJ Pop, he had made a mod through Resident Evil 2 where basically you can have the DMX track play on certain areas where you see Mr. X. Right now there are 5 locations where you can use the mod and hear the music. The 5 locations is actually the Raccoon Police Department. When you are Claire, when you're at the parking garage, as well as clear again when you're at the orphanage. When you're Ada Wong, you can hear the music in the upper sewers. And then when you are Leon Kennedy, you can play it on the greenhouse. Now, you can get the mod at his website, basically. You can add into the game. But for a lot of people...
At DMX website?
Not DMX website, DJ Pop's website. So, it's, right now...
Is this for PlayStation?
No, it's for PC because it's also on the PC.
I thought so.
So you can mod it on the PC. If you check it out on the Steam community, it's
I've been
under
drinking
DJ
all
Pop's
day.
Guide. So basically, that will be where you can get it at.
They never lie.
One of our bullshitters is telling me to stop babysitting the punch and drink. I've been drinking all day.
Mind you, this is just the beginning of the podcast.
Right.
This is my third damn cup, ain't it?
I say that we just started to get rolled. Like, sit back, relax. Come on now.
All right now, so
No, you late.
Niggas have to work. I just
Oh,
niggas
well.
don't work, don't eat.
Can't argue that.
I just sat down and you found
Then again,
Truer words have never been spoken.
you go on and get you some
I don't blame you.
libations, baby.
Last thing we got going on with Geek Shit is going to be a really good thing going on with Disney and Marvel and Hulu. So it looks like Marvel has heard our call for some more adult entertainment.
About time.
So Hulu and Marvel Television has announced yesterday.
Hulu about to start doing hentai?
I was thinking porn because I used to collect those. By the way. So,
I don't. Hold on. Let me hear the report.
That's Funimation.
Let me hear the report because I don't get that.
So basically, they are going to be announcing 4 adult animation series based off the Marvel lore. So this is a new partnership with Hulu and as well as Marvel Entertainment. 4 animated shows that are coming out later this year in the next few years. Animated, so they're all animated, but they will be in the adult content. And
okay, never mind. All right.
it is Marvel's MODOK, Marvel's Hit Monkey, Marvel's Tigra and Dazzler show, and Howard the Duck,
Wait, who in Dazzler?
Howard the Duck.
Tiger.
which is
Tigra?
backed by Kevin Smith. He will be doing on the show as well.
Why is he?
Howard the Duck back in the day was Marvel.
Yeah, that's why he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. And the collector's office.
Right.
Never knew.
You didn't know that?
Oh, that's so cute.
And then,
Do
with
you
that
know
in
how
mind-
old I was when Howard the Duck came out?
Yeah. You know, well, I was older. Anyway.
And then also what's gonna happen is
Well, I wasn't born when Howard the Duck came out, so hey.
yeah. And then what's gonna happen is with all the
all
series showing age and all. But no, all the series are also going to come together as a special called The Offenders, which is
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
So a little very synopsis for all the shows. Of course, MODOK, as we know, is a character. Within Marvel, he's going to be pretty much having his own show, kind of talking about the egotistical supervillain with a really big head and a really big body.
Pause.
Mine wasn't.
Hit Monkey is going to be about a Japanese snow monkey mentored by the ghost of an American assassin as he cuts through a wide sway through the Tokyo underworld.
Like, I can see Hit Monkey all day long.
And that's going to be a little bit more darker, so that's going to be definitely good for the alternative people. Right?
No. Those kind of monkeys.
Oh God.
Oh, good Lord.
Don't get him started.
Tigra and Dazzler. This is about...
That was the one that's confusing the fuck out of me.
Okay, so... It's about...
So, here he goes.
Monkey break.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know what the spider monkey? You know what the spider
Beauty
monkey?
Shop, yes.
No, I was talking about monkey break.
Yes, Beauty Shop, yes.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Oh, yes. Tiger and Dazzler is about 2 woke superheroes and best friends as they fight for
You said woke.
recognition.
Best friend.
When were Tiger and Dazzler ever
Did you
friends?
say woke?
This is the synopsis. As they fight for recognition among power people who make up the 8 million stories in Los Angeles.
Damn, how many
This is a
D's is in your
complete
name,
misstep.
homeboy?
And then Howard the Duck, of course, like I said, that's going to be written by Kevin Smith and Dave Willis. That, of course, is going to be talking about the adventures of our favorite
This is
fighting
a
Cloud
complete
Duck.
misstep.
And then Offenders, basically, it's going to be interesting. Basically, MODOK, Dazzler, Tiger Hit Monkey and Howard the Duck are all teaming up to save the world in certain parts of the universe.
Hold on. Hold on.
So yeah.
So this one, it is all intertwined.
This is
Basically.
a complete messed up.
So yeah. It's-
Okay, here's my issue.
Thoughts? Because here's the thing. I don't know. The only two people I know from this is MODOK for like Marvel vs. Capcom for certain stuff, and then of course Howard Duck. I've seen like bits and pieces.
Well, Dazzler is one of the underrated X-Men.
Who?
Dazzler.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to put my old man britches on here. So, the history with Dazzler. Dazzler was a character created. I can't remember the toy company at the time. But it was a joint project with Marvel where they were going to present a character, much like Barbie, that was going to like be put out there to have a feature film and sell toys and everything.
Yeah, isn't that
So pretty much-
like a rock star?
Yeah, pretty much Dazzler was like the original Jump.
One moment later.
So
1 hour later.
So basically,
But touching on that though,
One
she was supposed to be
eternity
Jump. She was
later.
the original
wouldn't that
Jump.
have been cool in that concept?
Why
if
would
Jim
you-
had Dazzler's powers?
She does. Dazzler's powers are light based. She can make
Oh, the whole
holograms. and shit.
hologram situation.
Yeah, she is the original Jump.
Yeah.
Why
Like
would
that-
you have
like
not put
Dazzler is
this
just
in the
like a
feature
juvenile.
film like you should
Just
have? Like it was
fireworks.
supposed to happen
Yeah,
way back in the day
fireworks.
before it all went
Dazzler.
bad.
So pretty much Jim is
Did
like
you say
Dazzler's
before
power.
thou?
No, I did not say thou.
Oh,
This time.
before thou went bad.
Experience?
Before the deal went
Then
bad.
that thou may be.
in the light of Jim going completely bad, bring back the original and put it in the feature film and present it the way it should have been presented.
Man,
in
that
today's
movie
age where you
hurt.
have all the effects and everything for it to happen.
That
Like
movie
she's
hurt
a
so many
music
people.
star with
What,
holographic
Jim?
powers that fight super
And,
villains on the side.
Hologram hooligans.
Like
I don't.
that movie was an
This is a
embarrassment
complete misstep.
to all Jim
That name
fans
is embarrassing.
out there. For real, it was.
Hologram hooligans.
I'm interested just to see how they're gonna do it, especially with Marvel trying to go into other forays. Of course, like with film, it looks like they are trying to get more into the streaming. Since a lot of the Marvel shows, because right now there is talks that Jessica Jones and The Punisher might not get renewed on Netflix. So at this point now, the
They
whole
are canceled officially.
They're gonna do
the Defenders are gone in the Netflix,
Yeah,
and
Jessica-
unless,
I mean, but
Jessica Jones is
that's
canceled.
unless Disney
because
Plus,
of the
and now unless Disney Plus take it, which I don't think they were going to do. I think what they're trying to do with this, they're trying to test the ground. If people are willing to go to Hulu to see adult animation, and already The Runaways, which is a live action Marvel show,
Which
is
is
already
awesome.
doing well.
Yeah.
They're testing
That's
to see,
subjective.
can we put y'all four on Hulu and still give us revenue?
Yeah.
That's what they're just trying to do. Because they already know they're not going to put it on Disney
was
Plus.
like-
But we need another venture for you guys. Because if we lose all these shows and not bring them back, people are going to start asking questions.
You know, I think they're using the animation market.
people are already
They're testing
asking
Hulu
questions.
No, they're testing Hulu for their animation.
If
market.
You already have They already have animation.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
they
a
got the
problem.
damn. What's those damn Lego things they doing? Not the Lego ones, but they got the damn kitty block-headed things they got going on.
Are you talking about Hulu Direct or just like
They got those on Disney, not Disney Plus. What do they call it now?
Disney Junior?
Is it Disney XD?
Oh, Disney XD. I thought you were talking about Disney Junior. Disney XD, yeah, that's like more like the extreme one, yeah.
Just those
Disney
guys
XD is more like teenage young adult.
Yeah.
Like we would watch Disney.
That's
XD.
only animation
Yeah,
I
they
would
got.
watch
Other
Disney.
than that,
My little cousin watched
Spider-Man.
Disney XD.
Hold on now, because Phineas and Ferb is the shit, and I tell you, man, I laugh
But
at
as far as adult animation, they have never stepped into that foray. So I think they're using Hulu as a test market for that before they put it on their main platform.
That too. We'll see. I think Disney Plus right now they're still trying to figure out stuff, so that is something they can do.
They've always been about dipping the toe.
Dip the time.
It's called,
Alright.
we don't like it.
We'll
We're gonna
see.
dip the toe.
Until those come, definitely check it out when they have all 4 series and the special. So that is it for geek shit. So rank thing we're gonna go up next to is actually the T, which is your weekly hip hop and pop news. So this week we're gonna talk about is a couple things going on, and then of course we still got the Grammys to talk about. So first thing we got going on is the Coming to America sequel. So it is a go, guys. It is going to be coming out. It finally has itself a release date, reported by Variety, that is going to be coming. Oh Lord, I just noticed the date. Okay. August 7th, 2020. I'll be celebrating someone's birthday that day. But basically, yes, it's going to be coming out August 7th of 2020 next year. Of course, we know it's going to be directed by Craig Brewer, which done Hustle and Flow. We know Kenya Barris, who's done Girls Trip, and as well as Blackish and Grownish. Also, you know, is writing the script. Now, apparently...
What about Childish?
We don't know if Donald's gonna be on this. Let him play in Lion King first. Now apparently, Kenya rewrote this draft from the original writers. So I'm interested to see what
she fixed the plot points that made no sense.
Kenya is he.
So I'm
are they still? Do it say whether or not they still going with that bullshit story?
We don't know. So that's actually what I was going to talk about. We don't know what's wrong.
Say what?
We don't know the plot now.
The long lost relative.
Yeah, son. Apparently he had a son with somebody other than Lisa, who we never saw. I'm telling you, it's one of the rappers.
Out every damn woman in fucking New York.
Yeah,
it's one of the rapping twins. I bet.
Now,
my name is Peaches, and now I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup.
I'm glad you know that though.
There's no plot details right now. They're keeping it under wraps, but it sounds like from what Variety reported, they really want to take a lot of inspiration, not only from like culture today, from the original film, but of course Black Panther is also a big thing. They want to try to like not try to like copy, but just the influence of Black Panther of African dystopia and this black culture.
So
they
basically,
really want to
Wakanda
bring
and Zamunda gonna be relative, gonna be native.
But that was my whole fix for the whole issue with the fucked up plot line they had before. Like, why didn't y'all just have the kids growing up in Wakanda? I mean, not Wakanda. In
Zamunda.
They should have grew up in Wakanda. They might have had a better life.
Zamunda is right next door to Wakanda.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
They make them neighbors.
Like a good
neighbor. How you doing?
I know black people.
Those the refugees they didn't want to let in the country.
Right.
Damn.
But yeah, basically, like, have them have to go back to Zamunda for whatever fucking reason and have the kids try to adapt the weirdness of fucking Zamunda.
Yeah,
that would have made more sense than like having some mysterious son that was born out of what, a test tube or something.
I want to know who the mother is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say how do they do this without the mama?
Because at no point in
they
time,
don't need the mother to be involved. To be honest,
yeah, at no point in time they show him talking to any other female.
Right. And all the ones he was talking to, the only one he ever talked to was the sister.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Like I said, that was the synopsis. We don't know the plot details fully, so we'll see when it gets closer to
raise eyebrows.
Right. Again, we got, like I said, with Kenya writing it and Craig Brewer directing it. I don't see an issue with it. I think it's gonna be more what the actual company like.
Go hire Ryan Coogler.
But we'll see. But good up to that. Next thing we got going on with the tea is some recent tea that happened actually, a couple days ago on Monday, on the day after the Grammys. So as you guys know, the BET has been doing the BET experience for the last few years, along with the BET Awards, get everyone excited, and Young Money's brightest and finest has dropped out.
The EBT Awards.
The EBT Award.
Wow. Did we do this?
That's what it's turning into. No bullshit.
I mean, they didn't call that now for a while.
Ever since they cut BET Uncut.
But
the EBT.
Ever since they cut 106.
I'm dead.
For real.
It's been a lot before. Including
Cedar's World. Okay. The basement.
Cedar's World. Oh shit.
Video. It's the video.
Wow.
All of it. Anyway, so basically, Nicki Minaj has pretty much cut all ties with BET from the BET Experience and the awards. Tweeted on Monday saying Young Money will no longer be a part of the Experience or the awards show. This came from a article that a writer of the website posted the day after the Grammys to commemorate Cardi B's win of the Best Rap Album. And basically,
she was on that Crackyiana.
The caption said basically, meanwhile, Nikki is being dragged by her lace fronts. That was the caption they put on the post.
Meanwhile, Queen sucked.
No, it didn't.
No, it did not.
Queen was a good album.
No, it did not. No, not at all.
It wasn't her best.
Oh,
Don't get
sit
me
your
wrong.
young ass down.
Sucked.
Oh my
What
God.
what didn't you like about it?
It wasn't authentic. It wasn't.
Authentic in what fucking way?
Ganja Birds was authentic as hell.
Right.
That's probably one of the best opening tracks I've heard in a minute.
For real, like
That is on
yeah.
my playlist every time the Ganja starts. Okay, that's the move.
Authentic to what? What is your metric for authentic? Please tell me.
I'm sorry. Today, her best album is always gonna be the
Pink Friday.
Yeah, Pink Friday, her first album.
It's always going to be the best. It is not her best, but Queen was a good indication of what's going forward.
Okay, just like people say, Reasonable Doubt will always be Jay-Z's best album.
No, Black Album and Blueprint, then Black Album.
Blueprint good maybe.
Door. I don't know if you want to open that right now.
You don't.
I
Don't
kick it
open the
open.
can of worms,
Tell you,
baby.
with this
Don't
nigga
open
over
the
here,
You might open a huge.
No, the issue
ass
is that
door.
we're on hip hop right here, and y'all on some hip hop over there.
No,
Yes.
Queen was hip hop.
Mm.
Queen was very commercial.
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you get the right link?
What? Yeah, really. What did you download?
Like even the song that she had with Eminem go hard as hell.
Oh God! I
Or
love that
everybody,
song.
any song Eminem go hard as fuck. Eminem was just like, I'ma sit this shit in. This some bullshit. I know it's some bullshit.
I guess everybody entitled to their opinion, right?
In my opinion.
I ain't mad at you.
What's your handle?
Anyway, so when people
Don't
start
come my
finding
fucking way
out,
on this one.
so when people start finding
That was
out,
slightly aggressive. Goddamn.
Richie RB Brown on Facebook. Holla at me.
oh, there you go. So yeah, basically,
All the volume you want.
okay,
And all the bass too.
Okay.
So basically, the followers, right? So basically, her followers started looking over on Twitter and Instagram, all the comments, and they started sending it to her, and she started retweeting a couple of people about the situation. One user has talked on Instagram saying, BT, wow, BT's being dragged by their lace front. She went up again on Instagram talking about that. Other people was quoting Malcolm X with the quote saying the most disrespected person in America is the black woman. Things like that, basically saying that, one, why BT would say something that cruel. Two, especially when these two women have settled their situation right now. In regards to those two, they've settled what they've been going on, but that also is just very tactless. One, on a social media end, for someone who does social media, that's tactless as hell, and you're trying to get posts for no reason, knowing good and well both sis are on social media. Why would you do that?
Well, old girl got exposed. Nikki even posted her picture.
Good.
Oh, really? Yeah, I missed
I'm about to
those.
say, just a quick question, and this is not nothing to harp over. And I'm just using these two because they both put out albums last year. You feel Queen was better than Invasion of Privacy?
No. But Queen was still. I've never been the biggest Nicki Minaj fan. I've always respected her and gave her props.
I see what she do.
But as far as albums, I fucked with this album. Like, Queen was dope. Now, I listened to her other albums or whatever. They was cool, but I really couldn't get into it. This one I did.
Every artist, every artist you have that one album that you always say is their best. Like I feel Pink Print was her best album, her first album, but like with a person that has another large category, let's say like someone like Beyonce, I say 4 is her best album. Well, a lot of people say Sasha Fierce is her best album.
What is her best album?
4.
4 had to crawl for Beyonce to walk, for Lemonade to dash.
What? Wait. What?
4 had to crawl for Beyonce to walk, for Lemonade to dash. 4 was, I've always no, this is real.
But this is the
reason why I say this.
Okay, let me take this.
Okay.
4 was her best album. Lemonade was fucking trash.
That's Beehive bars for y'all.
Lemonade was trash.
What?
Lemonade was trash.
What's your handle for the Beehive?
At Calamity. I don't give a fuck.
Every artist has.
Lemonade was trash. But where was I?
Yes.
But I just want to use them just
for that example. I understand
for
that
example. Not the.
But Queen took it back to the fucking roots for the most part, which is what I was waiting for. Like
444 was trash.
I didn't say that shit.
And we was all jumping out there. I just wanted to jump under the.
I just had the war started and those crickets started.
I just say like
take that hit all by yourself.
Female rappers have staple albums, and I feel like Queen wasn't her staple album. Like we all know, fucking what's Kim's album? The first one.
Hardcore.
Hardcore is a staple.
Hardcore is hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore is a staple. Trina has Still the Baddest was a staple. So I'm like, female rappers have are known for having staple albums, and I just feel like Nikki hasn't had that point yet for me to say this is a staple album. If I was telling someone that never knew about you to go listen to this album and you'll have a new fan, she hasn't did that for me yet.
I feel you. No, I understand that. That's definitely real.
Yeah, they're subjective.
No, definitely subjective. Now, for those who
depends on what you want your hip hop.
Well, that is true. What you want to get. Now, for those who want to buy tickets to the BET experience, you are able to get refunds. She did say you can get refunds as well. So now BET has apologized to Nikki. There was a statement via pitch of BET apologizing.
They're doing good PR.
No, BET says, BET loves Nicki Minaj. We have supported her from the very beginning of her career and continue to do so moving forward. Nicki has paved the way for many performers and has solidified her place as one of the most powerful figures in the music industry. Unfortunately, the respect we have for Nicki was violated by this post that should never have been written. The post does not reflect how we feel about Nikki and further does not reflect our company values. We deeply apologize for the hurt, disappointment, and confusion that this post has caused. We are committed to doing everything we can to address the situation. We are also conducting an internal audit to assure these types of posts are not published again. We have apologized to Nikki to our team. The post was removed. We have taken appropriate additional action. We understand Nikki's position and look forward to continuing our dialogue with her. Finally, we apologize to all our fans. This shouldn't have happened. First of all,
can I translate? We fuck with Nikki. We hired a stupid ass little girl.
Yep.
That was the idiocy of it.
We sorry.
Yep. I mean, it's like
how do you clown the person you just booked for your damn event?
We fired her.
Be okay. And
we got rid of her.
That's exactly what
we know you mad, but when you stop being mad, can you please still fuck with us?
But she's not gonna.
That's exactly what BT did.
But here's the T though. She's not going back.
No.
Lost her.
No. Yeah, she gonna take a stand.
No.
I doubt that.
I don't.
If she doesn't come back and say, "Hey, I'm coming back, y'all," she's not gonna. She's going to be mad.
Unless her ad is objective, so I don't think she's coming back.
I can tell you
like she took her and Lil Wayne off of that shit.
Thank you.
She's gonna put out another album, and it's gonna be fire. She's gonna do a award circuit tour. She's gonna do the AMAs, the Billboards. She's not gonna do the BET. She's gonna do the MTV.
Exactly.
And then she's gonna then her next album she's gonna pop back up at BET. That's like when Beyonce said she's not doing the Grammys no more, and then she did the Grammys 2 years afterwards.
But you know what? The funny, like, out of all this shit, I saw this one meme.
They're gonna pay her They're gonna pay her good money, but she's gonna do it again.
Well, Trevor, they'll be begging for it.
They're gonna have to pay for it.
I saw this one meme that had me dying. That was worse than the BET shit. It wasn't worse. It was funnier. It was Corella DeVille in the car driving. She all angry like. That shit said, Cardi B wins album of the year. Nicki Minaj on her way to Queen Radio. Oh shit!
Wow.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, so no, definitely BET, that was bad on y'all part. Hire smarter people, especially that knows the culture. Moving on.
Maybe she did know the culture though. That's been my issue. Like our culture.
Or trying
right
to
now,
stir shit, thinking like that's gonna make you be cute. No.
Our culture right now is just all about the fucking trolling.
Thank you. Next. Basically going forward, last thing we got
cute.
going on
That was
with
real
the
cute.
tea is a favorite of ours, along with the culture. AJ Calloway is the latest individual under sexual misconduct allegations. Now, as we know, AJ, we know him as the original host of 106 in Park. After 106 in Park, he has done most of his correspondence with Extra. And
Oh, he said AJ.
Yeah, AJ.
yeah.
I thought you said Asia A or something.
That's what I said. Who? Asia Calloway. Who is Asia?
I'm sorry. I was listening too slow. I'm sorry.
I don't know her.
We don't know her.
Right? Who the fuck is that?
So these accusations came months ago, but basically his job, Warner Brothers finally got this decision to suspend him. So right now he is suspended from Extra. He is being pretty much alleged to sexual misconduct for several women. Basically they put a statement in Warner Brothers Television saying
Right.
that,
I feel like that's some
Honestly,
bro got mad.
this day and age,
some bro got mad and said something because AJ don't give you that.
no,
I feel like in this day and age, if a woman don't want you to fuck with her, it's easy for her to just say, "Oh, he's sexually harassing me." He could just be trying to flirt with the woman, and then that woman could just either she could not find him attractive or feel like
I'ma-
pushing up on her in the wrong way.
I'm gonna save us some grief. We're gonna wait until the details come out.
Yeah,
because
I don't know what to say on this one.
He could be a nasty motherfucker, or she could be lying.
He could be
I
like
don't-
Robert. Anyway,
Where's Free? Let's ask her.
Frida went on about her business. Yeah,
No, Free does radio in either Philly or DC.
if anybody would know, she would know.
but you know what? I'm mad she never
She ain't say
got
shit.
popping as a rapper
What-
because
what
she
you-
was
she's a
dope.
rapper?
Well, you know, the thing about it
Free
is-
can spit.
Yeah, she can. But you know the thing about it, why she didn't make it as a rapper, because at the time she was too into the culture. She was too culture-fied for the time.
I believe that she was the host of the one of the biggest shows in the culture. You know, so
It was the biggest show for. I mean, it was the Black TRL.
Like, whose drink do you have?
yeah,
Oh, all this is just fruit punch and lemonade.
it better be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Refill.
106 in Park was the Black TRL.
basically, that's what it was for us. It was for us to see our, stars. And
Us to
people
request the
that
songs that we like. Us to get the interviews we want. To get to see the people that we like. And know more about them. Know the things that we don't know.
Come on,
Find out what
Savon.
they're doing.
I did say that though.
So AJ, hopefully things are going well with you and this does pass through. He is being cooperative. Him and his lawyers have said they have not done absolutely nothing wrong. He's being compliant and going along with the investigation and the review. So he's doing what he needs to do. So definitely keep your head up, AJ, for that. So the last thing we got going on for the tea is the Grammy roundup.
In the
What's
kitchen.
the tea? Oh, and I have the results of our prediction of who has the highest.
No, are we on Grammys now?
We're on Grammy. So this is how we're going to do this.
Where's my crown?
In regards to I want to start off with the performers first. I do want to talk about the show in general. Then I do want to get to the winners and then also who got the most.
And let's not have a 2-hour Grammy segment either.
We're not gonna do that, but I think we're just gonna really just talk about like most of the performances and just kind of like see what we thought about stuff like that. I know the main thing we want to talk about is the Motown tribute. So with the Grammys this year, it was a very, it was an okay Grammy, to be honest. This year it was lower than last year. I think it was 17.7 million people against the 18.6 that watched it last year. So it was lower this year. One thing I did appreciate about the Grammys this year was they did really highlight the diversity, role. They did really highlight a lot of the women that are coming out in music, a lot of people in color, and in different,
I think
I want to interject for a second though. Like the viewership was lower, but apparently their ratings were higher. So
how does that happen?
It does happen where
Nielsen.
people where it's like that's the thing. Like when they do TV, a lot of the TV is like even though people don't see it, if like your age group or your demographic is the one that's seeing it a lot, then the ratings go high. So I think like for Grammy demographics, I will assume it'll be like 18 to 25 or 18 to 60 or something like that. They will probably look at who in that age group watched it the most.
18 to 60?
that's not really a demographic.
Well, that's not really what it is, though.
I was about to say, let's just
I'm
say...
giving like an example.
18 to 25, 25 to 40.
Yes.
And then 40 to 60.
65
yeah, that's
plus.
a good example though, but like that's what I'm saying. So
the
say
usual
if
numbers.
So say if 1825 watched it and 65 plus, then they will take those two groups, put them together, and be like, oh, that's why the rating was higher. But doesn't mean that a lot of people didn't see it alone.
Right.
It was trash. No,
But I did like about that. I definitely did like the diversity of
What
it,
was it?
and seeing some of our.
It was okay.
honestly, I've lost my love for award shows a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I wanted to see her. I wanted to see
The
what
artist known as her.
right. I mean, people should know by now.
At this point, yes.
I wanted to see what J-Lo was gonna do. Was it anything else that I really? Cardi, of course, and of course I wanted to see who was gonna win a couple awards or whatever. But like, oh shit, the Grammys! Like, I lost that a long time ago.
It used to be. The Grammys used to be my Super Bowl.
Yes.
Growing up.
It's not even that.
It's not
The
even
Grammys,
that.
like the Oscars, I mean, I check them out, like, but.
Yeah. There's no excitement anymore. Like,
Yeah,
I'm excited
yeah.
about the shows and what's going on, and that's something
I've
that's
seen
evolved.
I've seen the fallacy of the Grammys, and that's where my love is.
Yes,
falling
that
on.
too.
But at the same time, I was looking at the people that was there, like the
Yes.
younger artists.
And that was good to see. Like a lot of people.
That was the only thing that kept me there for this one. The fact that they've included so many more current artists that should have been there and should have been recognized.
So that was really good.
Who knew Drake was there though?
I said the same thing. I was like, when he won, I was like, oh shit,
Like,
he
the blue
won.
came out of
Oh
the blue.
shit, he there? Like, that's exactly what I said.
I was like live tweeting.
Was he
and
sitting
I was
on
like,
the red
what's
carpet?
going on?
That was
And-
one of them pop in. Oh, it's my category. Let me pop in, pop out.
That's what he did. They say he skipped the red carpet after he won that award. He was walking out.
What
Somebody.
was that move though? Because he ain't never been there.
That's a Beyonce.
So
move.
that was
That's what Beyonce did.
What was his move about? Was he trying to be petty in front of Pusha?
Possibly. Possibly. Drake is a very petty
never been there.
individual.
Be more petty with the. Are you talking about when he got cut off?
No, he was
when
just
he
saying
just
his
showed up
whole
in general.
his whole reasoning for being
Drake,
there.
Drake is petty wild.
Yeah, he's very petty.
Yeah. So we'll get to that too, because like also I didn't want to talk more about the cutting off thing, but with the performances, real quick.
Sorry, we kept going to kept playing music.
No,
I'm like,
you're
oh
fine.
shit.
So just real quick with a recap of the performers, Camila Cabello, she opened up with Havana. She also did a feature with J Balvin. Of course, Ricky Martin also was there as well to complete the songs. That was really good. Apparently Camila was the first Latina artist to open for the Grammys for the first time, so she did talk about that
Oh,
on
you
Twitter.
said she the first Latina.
Yeah, apparently, yes. She said she
Where
was
she
the
get
first.
Latino with her? She went Latino on X Factor.
Wow. Long story short, the performance
that?
was
Let me find out
nice.
she's 99 and me. 99 and me. I got Latino in me.
The performance was really cute. I like the fact, she kind of attributed the performance to my grandmother. The house that they were in was like the house similar like her grandmother was in. So she was kind of like portraying, family and just having fun. Basically dancing in the streets and just having a fun time with your community. So I thought that was cute. You had Shawn Mendes and Miley Cyrus performing "In My Blood," which was a really good song off of Shawn Mendes.
I'm sorry, that should have been a Miley song because Miley song
that was
the fuck
a
out
good
of that
performance.
song.
You with her antics and all the shit that she get in, you forget that she can sing.
Yeah.
And when she came,
blew me away on X Factor. She was actually not X Factor. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but
I was about to say, when
she
did
was
she?
actually giving great fucking advice and
But you gotta remember, she grew up in music. Her daddy wrote fucking Achy Breaky Heart.
You got a godmama who is the
That was my
Dolly
shit,
Parton.
low key,
Dolly
back in the
Parton.
day.
The country pop queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
All right. I'm
He was fucking Hannah
gonna go
Montana.
ahead and jump out there. Dolly Parton is her mama.
No,
Godmother.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn, because I knew Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, I knew that.
Is that? Oh shit.
Oh, she just got that country shit running through her veins.
Miss Trish Shires, that's her mama. But no, Dolly Parton is official.
But her sister Noah
Cyrus.
Noah
she's another
sings
one.
her ass too, though.
Yeah, Noah's more like the more alternative EDM kind of sound. But yeah, she got pipes too. And apparently their brother is now doing music as well.
I didn't even know that.
So now you got three
Flip
Cyruses.
them kids, Billy.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hey,
Because they can break our.
I'm not mad at it.
Now
Hey,
I'm
you
not
break
mad
your
at it.
I'm not mad at it.
wallet.
Okay.
We don't want that.
Kids broke my wallet, my achy breaky wallet.
Damn.
Now I'm putting them to work to sing.
That used to be my shit though, low key. And if you tell my
I
heart,
bet your ass
my
was square
achy
dancing,
breaky
diamond,
heart,
and then all kind
you
of
just my blood killed this man. Woo!
Here now. So, hey, that's fucked up.
I'm here for it. Huh? That was
Was that so
verbatim.
easy?
That was verbatim.
I applaud you because that just made my motherfucking day.
Coming through. So then you have Casey Musgrave, and Casey Musgraves performed Rainbow, which is the next single off of Golden Hour.
Can I give her a small violin and just start playing? Because that's how I felt like. Wrap it up.
It was beautiful.
Musgraves,
Yes.
Yes.
She's annoying.
her name is annoying.
Muskrat.
And you know what? Every time I saw her, I thought about y'all talking about Musty Graves. Like,
It made me think of Timon from Timon and Pumbaa. You say y'all think of Muskrat. That was Timon from
Musgrave,
Muskrat.
yeah.
hell no.
Meerkat.
Same
thing.
Okay. So
Podcast juice.
it was
Coming to you
beautiful.
soon.
You just got here. Shut up.
It was beautiful.
Hey.
Rainbow is actually one of my favorite songs off of Golden Hour. So I think for me, I really like the fact she performed it, especially just with the lyrics in the song, what it is about coming from a bad situation or feeling that you are always in a negative mindset and understanding that, you have always been out of the clear. You've always kind of been in a good light. And then also it's became a very good LGBT song in the sense of coming out and accepting yourself with Rainbow. The video just came out the other day and has certain shots, with LGBT youth and in other situations. So it's just a very good coming out of the storm kind of song, and I really like that.
But can we talk about how... I know you probably knows that. They probably didn't know that. How nervous the boy looked when Lady Gaga was
Been
singing.
drinking all
Because how she was
day.
singing with Brandon
Yes.
Cooper. He looked like, oh my God.
Okay,
Like, he
you're
was like-
moving too far ahead. Just wait.
We're getting to that, but yes, I noticed that. After Casey was Jam on today, she did a medley of the Dirty Computer songs. Make Me Feel was the main song.
Janelle killed it.
Janelle Monáe
Yeah.
killed that
Come on.
shit.
So pretty
Come on,
inspired,
Big Lips.
which
Shit
I
is
fucking
like-
love. She
Yeah.
is like
70% vodka.
Well, apparently Prince wrote that song.
It's
So.
not a lot
Not,
of
Did
juice.
he?
so no, so
No, or did he
she
produce
cleared
it?
that. She cleared that up.
Okay.
So the song's not written. The song was not even
ain't
produced
no
by
problem.
Prince. But
Really?
at the time when she was doing the album and everything, that was around the time he died and the stuff was going on
It
with
was
her.
it was a very
It's very
strict
heavily
homage.
Yes, it's very
Like
heavily.
Chris
That whole
Brooks and
performance
everything.
gave me
right. The
It really did.
everything.
Trying to
James
get
Brown.
me drunk.
Yes.
It really did.
Yeah, and then she did interpolations of Django Jane and Pink along with that performance. So you got to see those two songs as well, which was really nice. Next was Post Malone.
Pink Black was there, wasn't they?
Black Pink was not there. They did not perform. They might have been there. But
Black Pink.
I knew it was the two quarters.
Such a callback. Wow.
you was close. I give you.
Wow, that was a
I give you
callback.
A for effort, Eric. I give you A.
Hey, I had the colors
Now,
right.
when you said Black Pink, I'm thinking like, hold on, who sing like Pink and they black?
Right, that's what I thought. When I first heard, I was like, "Oh, Black and Pink is gonna be there." Like,
Black version of Pink. Oh shit! I'm
nigga-
sitting here like, because Pink sings her ass off.
Yeah.
Canceled.
I need her to fly in the air and spill water on everybody again.
Oh,
Glitter in the air was the shit. Oh my God, I was that earlier.
And there was so much vagina in that.
I gotta drive.
performance too, right?
No.
Oh my! You talking about the bitch with the lip?
Did you see the video? I mean,
I didn't see the video, man.
No, but that bitch had her damn.
that's why you need to see. You need to see the video. The vulva pants are to die for.
She had her
So-
whole cool cat out.
So much
Okay.
bad.
hold on, before you move on, real
Yes.
quick. The bullshit is over there trying to get me drunk and trying to get us all shirtless.
Why?
What? Why?
They bullshitting.
Why?
And a living
I'm not
color.
trying to get Instagram on this, please.
Right, like
Not for the tits.
I gotta drive in a little bit, so don't. I'm already buzzing.
Chippendales tonight.
No, Instagram only gets us for the dick, so.
Catch me on maybe Friday. I might be chipping.
All right, go ahead.
I might be a little chipping.
Friday night, y'all get a show.
All right now.
Two
So
drink
the other-
minimum.
Some bullshit after dark.
So wrap it back up, y'all. The next performer was Post Malone. Now Post Malone opened it up with his song "Stay," and then he did Rockstar.
Y'all see the meme?
Now I didn't see the meme. Now of course 21 Savage was at the time still within ICE, which by the way he was released. So he was released yesterday.
What is
Yes.
that on the
21. I mean,
out?
Post Malone dropped the ball. Yeah, he out. Post
My
Malone
nigga
dropped the
21.
ball.
You dropped the ball?
Did he say anything about 21? Like,
Nah, he just said damn thing.
nothing. Like he can't be here. Like like something.
He
Say
accepted
a rock a 21 shirt or something. Like you know.
Who did
What's
say
that
something?
mix?
Somebody did say 21 should have been here. But it was not Post Malone.
He dropped the
Post Malone and
ball.
21 Savage friends.
They nominated
The song
together.
he did was the song they have together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they nominated together.
That's why Red Hot Chili Peppers was there.
Now
Which I liked them.
Yeah, I mean
Only
it was
Californication
okay.
though.
Huh?
Only Californication.
So that was the one. So that's the thing. So I like Red Hot Chili Peppers. So when they ended up, playing with Post Malone, they did Dark Necessities. Now, Dark Necessities is actually a song back in 2016. I was very surprised they did that song. I thought they were going to dig in a little bit deeper in their catalog.
So much pause.
But can we talk about the porn stash?
Which point that?
Why were they
Red
there?
Hot Chili Peppers lead singer.
Why were they there?
So this what happened.
That thing was all over the place.
Originally, 21 Savage and Post Malone was supposed to do Rockstar and everything.
Right.
When 21 Savage got detained by ICE, Grammy had to kind of do a little quick, and get someone for Post Malone. As we all know, Post Malone has admitted he is very heavily influenced with rock bands. I think Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of the
One of
bands
his
rock
favorites.
That makes sense
So
why they got
they
him.
decided to
Okay.
get Red Hot Chili Peppers to do the song with it.
No.
So this is what fucked me up about the entire thing. I've not been a Post Malone fan.
Me either.
Well,
But then he performed when he opened up.
You found out he
Guitar.
You found out he could
I was
sing.
like, why the fuck
Yeah.
are
And I was
you doing
surprised.
this
Nice
shit?
noise.
I'm here for this shit all
I wasn't
fucking
a
day
Post
long.
Malone fan.
What is
I was
this
watching
bullshit
Seth
that you
Rogen's
doing on the
Hilarious for
side?
Charity, and he sung Return of the Mac and killed that shit. And I'm like, okay, I might fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah, he did very good.
He
live.
actually is very like eclectic with
Yeah, I
his
think he- I
music.
think he like
He
piano, too.
does hip hop, but he doesn't want to be classified
you know
as a
what I
hip
know,
hop
you know what I
artist.
You know what I call
okay.
it?
Let me-
I call it.
Wait.
I had daddy's
Let's-
money and I did a lot of things.
No,
His
let's
dad
just
was
pause
a
for a
damn
second. Let's
studio
just pause for a
manager
second.
Sessions. So like, trust me.
No, he didn't have daddy's money.
No, let's pause for a second. When you saw him perform that opening part, there was so much conviction in that performance. This is what you are really about. This is what you really want to do.
I fucked with it.
So everything else other than that came across as you
commercial?
No, it just came across as you just appropriating this for the money.
It's a little bit appropriation at
and
the
it just
same
made
time.
me like hate him.
It's an odd thing, especially. So I don't know, like especially with him, it's kind of like he does a lot of things with music. Like I said, the stage performance was really nice, but yeah, I don't know. Like the whole this Dark Necessity thing was really odd. Like they were.
But did you hear about what happened with 21 Savage's family?
No, what?
They got deported now?
All right, so he was nominated, right, and all this other shit. So apparently they cleared for them to come or got them tickets or whatever. But I guess because he was in jail for what he was in jail for, whatever, they, when they first got there, denied them entry.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, ain't no tickets for y'all, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I don't know how or whatever, but it got cleared up and then they got through. So,
That's
I don't...
like a fuck up of management.
Either management or it sounds like the Grammys might have been on some fuck shit.
Well, if the Grammys were on fuck shit, management should have been there to clear that shit up accordingly.
Well, maybe he was, because they got in eventually.
Paper trails, that's why you keep paper trails.
Yeah, maybe he was. So I don't know how the situation got rectified.
I would have been there doing like, I would have been there doing like, y'all better call Karen.
Not people, not let
in
people
HR.
You say what?
ICE and the TSA can just like willy-nilly not let people through. It might not have been a Grammy issue whatsoever.
I'm about to say, well, you know, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, you better call Karen in HR, because you know it's always a Karen in HR somewhere.
It just sounds like our government's getting petty as fuck.
Fuck that. I want to speak to Karen. Who? I know y'all got a Karen in that bitch somewhere. Let me speak to Karen.
Yeah, the bitch that always trying to bring the potato salad with the raisins in it, and don't nobody eat that shit.
Hell no.
Not with potato salad with the razors.
That's horrible.
I'm not eating potato salad again, thanks.
I don't like potato salad or raisins, so they just struck out with me all the way around.
Karen in HR, find her.
What do you mean, what's wrong with me?
I'm sorry, but if I see that at the next potluck, that's gonna be my HR complaint.
Oh, like, shit, hold on.
I got a complaint.
Hey, we doing...
Karen.
We doing exclusive shit right now. Academics is live right now, so I don't know. He might be interviewing somebody or whatever. I don't know. He might be on some fuck shit. He got 600... No, it's just him. Look like he in a car riding, talking shit. I don't want to send Academics a request to be in his live. Like, he ain't gonna
answer us.
Right.
You want to be?
I mean, we're putting in the universe, but
I mean, we invite you.
Because I'm no longer putting I'm only putting 1 hour of the podcast up on live, so go get the rest on. You know what I'm saying?
Check us out. Rest out on SoundCloud or YouTube. 30 seconds.
That's my name.
Say what?
So claim my account.
30 seconds, damn it! That's it.
No. You got 30 and your time is up. So the next thing we got with the Grammys was the Dolly Parton tribute. Now Dolly Parton, I liked it. She was the front runner of her tribute.
It was cute, but I really wanted her to do I Will Always Love You.
I'm glad she did, and I said that because everybody after Whitney died did that, and it got longer and longer, and this song went from 3 minutes to 6 minutes to 8 minutes, and this song was never this long. And I know Dolly Parton wrote it, and that's why I respect her for not doing it.
Just
I like the fact that she did her classics.
But when she did 9 to 5, I was in that.
Right, 9 to 5 is the shit. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think that she looks really nice. You know, she always has this saying, it costs a lot to look this cheap. You know what I'm saying? But that's her thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
BeatsAndBull After Dark moment real quick. Them titties was sick.
She paid a lot.
They always are.
They always have been.
Right.
And for 70 some odd years old.
73, honey.
Yeah, them
She's
titties
73.
were
Them
perky.
titties still in her.
It was good underwire.
No, she paid. No, those ain't real. She paid a lot of money. No, she paid her titties.
No, she paid for it.
They've been adjusted, but no, those were.
That's
real,
some good
they
underwire,
They
too.
were originally real.
Adjusted.
Yeah, but
They've been adjusted, but originally those were there. They've always been there.
They've always been been there, but they've been.
I've been watching Dolly since I was.
But
Yeah.
but she got some.
I'm
I'm just saying for her to be
every time you
70.
talk.
For her
Leave me
age.
alone,
But it
bitch.
should have
I
been.
saw 9 to 5 at the theater.
Okay,
So it made me want to rub on them. How's your mama?
Oh, damn.
Which one?
How do you really feel?
already now.
You remember
So
what was that one? When
along
they
with
played
Dolly-
the Texas drum.
so along with Dolly Parton, along with her.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, so along with that, Lil Daytown also performed with her as well as Mary Morris. Mary Morris and Miley, did what they did after Gold Rush, I think. Yeah, so they
You
got
would notice
Casey
that Molly
Musgraves.
did not know the words to that song.
No,
Molly did not know the words to that
every
song.
word.
She was looking
every word to that song.
Yeah, she did.
She would never get up there and do a Dolly Parton song and not know the words.
No. You was watching. She kept looking at the monitor the entire time.
No, the
she
thing
did
about
not
it,
know the words to
the
that
thing
song.
about it, Molly was high as fuck because she smoked a blunt right before she went out. Let's be real about it.
Her eyes kept going from Dolly out here. She was looking at a monitor.
No,
I'm
because
surprised
she was
she's
high as fuck.
I'm surprised she's smoking again because I know she said she wasn't smoking for a long ass time. So
Molly get high as fuck.
she said
Off weed.
she did
Off weed.
stop.
She probably stopped. She's probably stopped smoking blood and started vaping.
Huh.
I didn't see the last. Okay, we'll get back to
she
that
dabbing.
because I know she did stop for a hot
dabbing.
second. So then she got back
Dabbing something
on.
now.
After the Dolly Parton tribute, her made her Grammy debut with Hard Plays. Really good performance. Love the clear guitar, sickening.
That was-
very
that
good
was
song to
something.
The
perform.
guitar was amazing.
That guitar was cute.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. She did a very good job, and shouts out for her winning 2 Grammys for Best R&B Album and Song for Best Part along with Daniel Caesar. So definitely a good big.
Come on, Daniel Caesar for getting a Grammy.
Yeah, so that was really good.
I wait for my other underrated.
I didn't
artist
think
to get a
about that.
Grammy.
I totally missed that. It's nice to see that a deserving artist got a Grammy.
Daniel Caesar's ugly ass.
Wow. Are we doing that?
Oh, I'm so
He did it. He did it.
That is not right.
Who are you talking
That
about?
was me.
Daniel Caesar.
So after her
Exactly.
was Cardi B. She also made her Grammy debut with Money. That was a really good one as well. I think at that time though,
I loved it
I
because I
think
felt like I was in Magic City. But she was being true to her authentic self.
she was giving
That's
me
why I loved
Josephine
it.
Baker. Like I saw what she was trying to do. But at the same time, I did like the performance. Money was a good one to perform, and then especially
I hate to say that it was
Considering
very.
she went to residency in Vegas, I think that was a very good show. 'Cause it
exactly
gives
to kind of
you-
show what she can give.
Right, it'll show you what she gonna give you when you go see her.
You
in the
know what
residency.
song I really I would have preferred she did?
I like it.
But we're not gonna mention that it was very reminiscent of former Nicki Minaj's performances.
Who?
How?
Cardi?
Yeah.
When did Nicki Minaj strap a whole feather thing to her waist and rotate and flip feathers?
She has.
Yes.
At the EPT Awards.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just checking.
But
He's
no,
sticking
no,
with
I'm
that
sorry.
shit too.
But
It was very reminiscent of Nicki
I
Minaj's
really wanted her to
performances.
do.
But,
Since
I mean-
Jennifer Lopez was there, I wanted her to do De Niro.
How many other
That
girls
would have
you
been
do splits and
a
shit?
good song to do with the Grammys.
Oh, that was-
They had to be De Niro, and you still in DJ
Grassroots
Khaled
strong.
somehow.
I've seen it.
Your grass was
No,
strong.
No, I'm not. It's
You really-
true. It's just the truth.
But you are.
I'm not. It's
What?
the truth.
Think about most female performers that have provocative minds are gonna do routines like what you've seen Cardi B, and he feels like that Cardi B was somewhat doing a performance that was reminiscent of Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, when you have female artists,
That's
that have
because they
voluptuous
both
bodies, they're
females.
all
I get what
bodies.
you're
I'm
saying.
You all gonna get popping and
Just like,
Do provocative females.
But just like-
With Lil Kim, with Lil Kim,
and booty
just like.
Y'all are like throwing way too much into my mouth.
No. Wait.
guys.
Just like when Cardi won her award, she had performed and everything. Remember, her hair was done and all that. She performed. When she won her award, her shit was all down, wet. Same thing with Nikki. She performed. She won an award somewhere. Her hair was the same way. It was down, wet, this, that. Somebody made a meme saying Cardi was biting. No, they're females.
I didn't go with that.
That's what happened. No. It speaks to what you're saying. Her performance was reminiscent of Nikki's in some type of way because they're females. So
No.
wait, let me finish. Because they're females and they both like that, oh, I'm pretty. You saw that dress Cardi had on and made that bitch look like a flower. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
was some throwback
that was
shit
an
that
homage,
she was
actually.
doing.
I get it, but I'm saying they're both that type of female to where now Cardi is the actual stripper, but Nikki performs like a stripper.
I'm just saying she had a performance where she had almost the exact same layout with the same kind of dancing chicks doing the same kind of movements and everything.
But
It only seems like that. I'm pretty sure you could.
She never gonna live that down. She never gonna live that one down. Cardi didn't crucify no priest.
But that's like that's my
That
my Nicki
was
Minaj question though.
That was also Grammy's fault too.
Yeah, that was Grammy's. But side note, real quick. You watch Grownish?
Yes. I haven't seen season 2 though.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't know. But Haley, Chloe and Haley,
Yes.
they wore a dress similar to what Luca was making for Michelle Obama on the show. And I said yes for incorporating the show into the Grammys.
I'm so lost right now.
I love it. Okay.
You gotta go back and watch Grownish.
I need the map.
Oh.
Because you know they had them high collars.
This
Nice.
nigga say I need a map.
Okay, man, that's really dope. So Alicia Keys did a little medley. She called the club Keys. So she basically
What did you think of Alicia Keys as a host?
She did good. She did good.
Okay.
She did better than I. She didn't try to crack no corny ass jokes.
Was not expecting that.
I give her respect because she shitted when I see Michelle Obama walk out. I said,
Like,
Yeah.
for real, like, Michelle couldn't even open her mouth, and the room erupted.
I mean, Michelle Obama, like,
right.
but you know what? And this is what I was gonna say earlier when I was saying they tried to overdo it. Well, they overdid it. They played to the black audience. They played to females and this, that, and the other. But it was just a little like it was obvious. Like y'all pandering.
Y'all had 4 big movers and shakers of females.
I called the Grammys the vagina monologue. So
Thank you. It was very vagina monologue.
I love all of it. We're gonna get to that because Gaga and Michelle, both of them was just I love it.
Oh my god! But when I see Michelle Obama, I said, "Okay, Alicia, you called in some favors.
Okay.
A lot of favors."
Alicia Keys, she pretty much sung like bits of songs that she wished she would have wrote. So she did songs like Maple Leaf Rag, Killing Me Softly, Lucid Dreams, Clocks, Boot Up, Use Somebody, In My Feelings, Doo Wop, That Thing,
And she sounded good.
Empire State of Mind. At
she
the
sounded
end.
good after the first 2 songs.
I love how she paid homage to Roberta Flack and Lauryn Hill, and not just because a lot of people think that the first song was just a Lauryn Hill song. No, Roberta Flack sang it for Killing Me.
Right.
And I like that. So that was really, really nice. Ella Mae's reaction.
With the Lauryn Hill way.
Yeah. Ella Mae's reaction though, when Alicia started singing her song was so cute. It was so awesome.
Yeah, it was. She looked like, it was so cute.
And that's one of her influences. So it's awesome to see like someone you look up to sing one of your songs. Like,
but also, I can't remember which song it was. BB Rexa wrote one of those songs because that's why she stood up like, yeah, she's singing my shit.
Hey, Ruff.
I'll find it out later on. That's good. Dan and Shay performed.
Anyway.
Dan and Shay performed next. They performed Tequila, which is a really big song. Has been in the country charts. I like the song as well. I actually didn't check out the performance.
They did so.
What's their names? David Shaw.
They were
Dan
awesome.
and Shay.
They did well. They did.
Yes,
well.
they did good. I was pleasantly surprised.
Extended notes and everything. It was awesome.
Should we talk about this Motown tribute though?
In the next few ones, we're gonna get to that. No one has nothing else for Tequila. Diana Ross did her tribute, so she did Best Years of My Life and Reach Out and Touch.
Diana Ross acted like it was a Diana Ross concert.
Yes, it was.
Diana Ross acted like Diana Ross. Let's just put that out
And
there.
did we see it? Did you see Barry Gordy? I'm like, why your ditch slipping? You keep licking your lip.
You being rude
Sir.
though. Barry Gordy has looked the same for the past 10 years though.
But Barry Gordy
I
kept
don't know
acting like
what
his
pictures
ditch
he has
was
in the
slipping.
closet somewhere, but he's looking great for his age.
Well, you know, I feel like I have my personal gripes with Barry Gordy because I feel like Barry Gordy could have been with Dan Gilbert in Detroit, but that's
Well, this is true, but Motown went out of business and he had to sell it.
no Motown. He moved Motown to LA because
he
Dan
moved-
Ross wanted to do movies. That's why he moved Motown to LA.
No, is it?
Yes. Barry was looking more of a big picture, but like when you try to transition a record label to an entertainment company, it's a little bit harder.
And that's why they have a brand ambassador position up
So
right now.
you
Under
you're not
Universal.
gonna.
Not trying to help where he came from.
I can say that he didn't send back.
Because you know I'm an activist, so I feel like if you have the means to help where you came from
My thing
and
is,
better where you came from, if it's not taken away and out of your taking food out of your mouth, you should.
I'm about to be devil's advocate again, so leave me alone, Eric. To do so would take a huge hit to move to LA for the infrastructure for the movie business. So
No, it wouldn't.
I'm not. Why wouldn't it have?
Because you started a whole you still got a booming empire in LA. You have all,
Music and movies is two completely different entities, and his first foray into it.
but at the
didn't
same
go that
time,
well.
you got to look at nowadays. Nowadays,
This
you
is
can,
no. You
I'm-
have to look at then, not
yeah,
nowadays.
I'm talking about
No, you have to
from
look at then.
from then
He
till
didn't
now.
He didn't make the money that he needed to make to give back to us.
No, I'm not saying.
Back
I understand that, but I'm looking at now. You built Motown. You still making
No,
money
he has
off
no.
of
He
Detroit.
has no stake in the company.
I'm not sure.
He
on
has
that.
no control over Motown right now.
I'm not sure of that. I have to check. I'll have to check their stock records and everything. But I'm not sure on that because
He probably still has stock, but he doesn't have control of the company like that now.
I'll get back to you on that because I cannot confirm.
We'll table that. Other than that, Diana was cute. It was nice. After that, and I love the boss. Don't get me wrong, but it was cute. Next thing we got going on is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga performed "Shallow." Now the BAFTA Awards was also that same day, I believe, because she also got the BAFTA award for "Shallow," which
Did they
makes
play
her
her-
the first woman now to get that.
Did they
award.
play her acceptance speech from the Grammys?
Yes, it did.
Did they really?
Yes, it did.
They late.
Now, she did both parts. She did her part and Bradley Cooper's, which, again, Lady Gaga has such a good range. For her to do both those parts, do her highs and his lows.
It's
Awesome.
amazing.
Give Stefani her pens, please.
Stephanie.
Give her damn pens. And that little, ooh, and that pose at the end. Live!
Oh my gosh, she posed for the fucking camera so hardcore. It was amazing. But my whole thing, I got my life off the entire fucking performance. It was such a throwback to 80s metal. I was just in heaven. I've been an Afro punk most of my fucking life. And to see the rock roots like completely represented in that performance,
But the boy that was playing the guitar that was supposed to be the Bradley Cooper-esque, he looked in like he was all in shocked. He was awkward. He didn't know he wanted to smile or just break down.
Me personally, I was enthralled. I was just in my own zone. I was happy.
You better be
fucking
enthralled.
What's up, YouTube? What's going on?
Oh yeah, we are live on YouTube right now.
YouTube Nation.
Check us out, BeatsAndBull.
Hey.
So yeah, but definitely Shallow was really good, and I really love Gaga. And shout out for her winning 3 Grammys. We'll get more into the breakdown of that in a bit. After Lady Gaga, Travis Scott went out. Now he did Mile High first.
I went to Smoke
with
Cigarette.
him, James Blake, and Philip Bagley, and he also had.
Really?
Yeah, and he also had Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I blacked out on that. So
Earth, Wind, and Fire's
Fire.
trumpets.
Didn't the guitars also play too?
Just the trumpets.
Okay.
Just horn. Earth, Wind, and Fire horns.
Oh, so yeah. So
And that's what Earth, Wind, and Fire horn sounds
It's the
like.
purge, y'all.
Earth, Wind, and Fire horn sounds like that. But
when is the side note? When is the TV series coming out? Because I need to check that.
it started.
It already did?
Yeah, it started last year.
For what?
God damn it!
The Purge TV series.
Oh god, I
I
need to
didn't
check
even know there
that.
was such a thing.
I've been hearing about. I'll check it
I'll
out.
send you my link. Thank you.
So they did Mile High first, and then he did No Bystanders. Now I like Travis Scott.
Did he do sicko mode at the end?
He didn't.
I didn't see
He need a certain person to do sicko mode, and said certain person's not performing. So you could not do said sicko mode because it would not be said sickening. So with that in mind, I think for that reason, I probably didn't like the performance like that.
It would be the Super Bowl performance.
You already did sicko mode. We good. Next.
This is me dead.
So
said
yes,
that.
it was a very lackluster performance. I like the whole Mosh Posh, kind of like the whole gang thing not gang thing, but I would say more like, the whole crowding around.
I didn't like how they
and
made
shit.
him look like he was in a jail. I mean,
That was kind of like the thing though too.
It made me feel like, why are you portraying a black man in a jail? This is what people live in. Oh, sorry. My personal thing.
No, you're good. But no, I kind of got that same look too. So yeah, I understand. But like I said, it was kind of like, it was kind of a lackluster kind of thing with me.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette on his performance.
Sure.
Damn. So next thing we got going on is the tribute. So Jennifer Lopez was frontline of the Motown tribute. The song she sang, before we get to that, she sang Dance in the Street. She first started off, then she did Please Mr. Postman. She ended up doing Money, That's What I Want, Do You Love Me? Then she did ABC, My Girl, did Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I think she did that one with Alicia. War, Square Biz, Another Star. Now, thoughts on this, the tribute. Did she do well? Did she represent the culture? You have your hand Umbridge.
Teacher. You know what? I honestly say I applaud her because she stuck to her wheelhouse. She stuck to songs that were in her range. She didn't try to do too much.
Yep.
She kept it entertaining, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. I agree as well. I'm so surprised. Okay.
That was
Thank
easy.
you.
So I do
All
feel
right.
like, so I am the outsider in the room. That's fine. Love the performance. J-Lo did what she had to do. It gave me more Vegas than Motown. That's all I'm gonna say.
And
Well,
I think that's
get-
why they got her for that though.
But
They
no,
wanted a full-on performance for the stage and
I
for
get,
TV.
I get what you're saying. It seemed like a Vegas presentation. I get what you're
It was
saying.
like a Vegas Motown review.
I was
get that.
more so looking at it for the sound.
The aesthetic and the sound. Aesthetic and the sound, I agree.
Yeah.
But it also, she did songs
I
that
tell
fit
you why.
her.
I tell you why though, because I kind of been following Motown a little bit. Motown is going through a rebranding. They're going through a rebranding stage.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're trying to make it hot again because after what Boyz II Men left Motown.
That's been it. Which is true, and now they're celebrating, and it is the 60th anniversary at this point. Motown itself reaching this point in time as a label is very monumental, for not only for our African American music label, but for us in general. So I understand, and you're getting some artists, newer artists being signed to Motown. It's just, and I'm playing the card. I don't care. It's a culture of us that comes, especially from Detroit, and I think for a lot of people in Detroit, it's a little bit more of a sentiment than the U.S. and the world, especially when you have.
Not to me, because I feel like Motown didn't did nothing for the city. I mean, you made your music here and then you hit it. Bang.
You hit it?
Exactly.
Interesting.
But I have my own personal gripes with Motown because Detroit should never went through a recession like it did.
Yeah.
But they have a chance
Oh,
to...
whole ass airplane, get the fuck on.
I was saying that earlier. I was like,
Right.
what's going on?
But Motown needs a brand ambassador, someone that's not big in the industry. They need like a new Jimmy Iovine to fix Motown. Not knowing that's already in there, no Clive Davis and nothing like that.
They need somebody that knows the history of Motown and the climate of today.
Yeah.
And intertwine the two.
And bring in some talent.
Yeah.
That's gonna make them pop.
The talent is out there.
Yeah.
The talent is everywhere.
If they came back here and brought talent from here to make it Motown again.
Yeah. It's talent here. It's talent elsewhere. It's talent everywhere.
I'm telling you.
It's just labels don't want to do the work that they used to do now. They don't want to do. They want to go. They want to go. They want to go on.
They want an instant success.
And that's fine. And that's fine. I think, and that's why you see so many artists.
No, that's not fine because that's the problem of the industry today.
Yeah, that's
because
why people do
labels don't. What they do now, they look and see. Okay, this person has built a following for itself. He got a fan base already. Let's grab him. We're not gonna put him through no artist development. We're not gonna do nothing. All we gonna do is put money
because he already done the marketing for us.
All we gonna do is put money behind them. So now you putting this person out there that only got just because they have a following, not necessarily because they're talented. Yeah, sometimes it happens because they're talented and they have a following. But look at a lot of the people that's got put on just because they had a following. Soulja Boy,
but that's
he put his cell phone, but
but that's why I respect. I have my personal gripes with Berry Gordy, but that's why I respect Berry Gordy as
development was real.
The development was real. He took people that used to just hang out, like most of the Motown artists.
That was a sign
they
of the
hung
times,
out at Motown.
That was a sign of the times, though.
Yeah, that was the sign of the times. They sung. That was their thing. So he put the work behind it to develop them.
I will say
this is a larger argument.
This is a larger argument. I'll say it like this because I'll just say my endpoint and then we'll get to the rest of the performance. We can agree that a lot of the artists out today don't have development. That's the reason why a lot of people adore her. She was on RCA for 7 years before they did anything with her along with her team, and that's the true development of an artist.
She was at art. She was.
I agree. A lot of these artists don't come out the woodwork polished, and that's a lot of people. Public like it because it's real. For a lot of us who are knowing more of this industry and the track record of it is a bad thing. We need to stop getting labels though to do this for us. The internet at this point is a great resource. Your artists, interviews, things like that is a resource. At this point, there's no excuse for an upcoming artist to not learn, research, and study development. Look at the artists that you love and how they answer our interviews. Look at the performances that your faves do. If you really are influenced by true artists, you would study them. That's how they did it. They were looking at videos. They were looking at interviews. They were listening to their music. So I get when people say, and I get it, because I agree, a lot of the artists that I like are not developed. I love SZA. I love so many people who are out right now in R&B and pop. But I know God and dang well, like BB Rexha. I love BB Rexha. I really do. Last weekend at that Grammy performance, that was just tasteful. I don't give a damn if your song was on number one for 50 weeks. Everybody had their song for number one, boo. You're just like everybody else. Don't treat your audience like that.
Yeah.
She did.
Don't treat that makes you that You was talking about being Staten Island, being a bitch then. You about to be a bitch now in this industry. I hope you know that. So my thing about that, and I agree, it is bad. But at this point, there is no excuses. At the end of the day, there is not.
What did I miss?
So emotional.
This industry is something that I've loved and that I am passionate about,
what did she
and I get
do?
from
That's
all
what I'm
ends.
This industry is something I loathe because of I love
Politics are a bitch, but I get the artistic end of it.
Yes, the artistic in it is amazing, and it could be, and it needs to be more, like you said, more polished. But until we get people with the teams that's gonna do the work, because everybody want to make a quick buck,
and no one wants to do the work, which is sad. Going forward, the last couple of performances after the Motown tribute. Wow, Motown tribute. Right? I said Motown. Moo.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Moo.
Now moo. We're random moment, y'all.
Wow.
Brandy Carlisle. This here was such a shock to me when she performed the joke. Now, also shout out for a fellow LGBTQ plus representative. Yay. I was very surprised hearing that. I didn't know she was a queer artist.
I didn't either.
So I was very happy to find out she had all these nominations and a voice. Oh my God. When that performance ended, that shook my soul just by the fact she was singing. I never heard of the song, and again, that was one
I'm gonna go back and watch
hear.
this performance. We were watching the same show.
But oh my.
I was talking shit.
I was about to say, like, and that, I mean, now listen, I can judge some song, I can judge some voices to see how come home. I'm on Mortal Kombat. But, like, it shocked me. It really did, because it's like I wasn't expecting that voice coming from her.
No, she was good.
So it was good. That was one of, like, the surprising performances for me, so that was pretty good. After Brandy Carlisle, you had Chloe and Holly. They did Donny Hathaway as a tribute. And they did Where Is the Love.
Skip.
Really? I enjoyed it. I like the way how they did it, how they arranged it. It's definitely Chloe and Holly, very spacey, very, you know,
They
kept it though.
Over singing, way too much vibrato.
You have to watch the last episode. You have to watch that episode from Grownish from last week.
I'm sorry, I was not there for any of it.
You haven't seen the episode of Grownish from last week because they sung on there last week.
I'm on my shit right now. If you know anything about Johnny, he delivers emotion. He invokes emotion. He invokes feeling when he performs. That was not what I got from them. They should not have been singing that song. They're too young for that song. They have not had the experience to perform that song. So no, I was not there for it whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Tell them how you really feel.
Right. Because, I mean, Where's the Love? I mean,
it wasn't there for that song.
The love?
And you feel like, how do you feel like, what do you feel about how the Black Eyed Peas redid it?
Not there for that either. Anyway.
Oops. So, with that in mind, the next performance you had was St. Vincent and Dua Lipa. They actually won Grammys as well. St. Vincent won.
That was sexy.
That was really nice. St. Vincent won for Best Rock Song for the song Mass Seduction, and Dua Lipa actually won 2 for Best Electronic Song for Electricity with Silk City, which is a collaborative duo from Mark Ronson and Diplo, and she also won Best New Artist.
Best New Artist. And I was fucking shocked.
Well, really? We'll talk
about not saying in the bad way. It was because Dua Lipa did her thing with New Rules was the shit.
Her debut album is a bop, and like I'm mad that the States found out about New Rules, and the album itself was so big internationally, but her self-titled debut is really good. really dark pop, really good electronic urban sounds, really nice. But they did a mashup of Mass Seduction and One Kiss. And not gonna lie, I was very surprised Dua wanted to do One Kiss, but then when I started hearing the song and then when it started mashing up towards the end, I understood it now. Because then it was like, you have a very like rock electronic song, a very house bassy song, and then when it got to the end, I was like, oh, y'all minds, I dig it. And I was like, I really liked it. I was like, okay. St. Vincent I've heard, and I'm now getting into her music. She actually is really dope. She's a very great composer. guitar player and writer and singer. So she's really dope. And Dua, I've loved ever since. I'm happy, you know, she's getting a lot of love now in the States. And I've always said, once you get love in the States, you're good to go for a UK artist. So I'm
glad
happy
that she wasn't a one hit wonder in the States.
And that's the thing.
New Rules, because that song was a bop, but it was the perfect get over your man song. It was a club banger. It made you want to dance. You made you want to bump your car. It made you want to say "fuck that bitch," all that.
Yeah, and that was Dua. She got some good
songs.
And she got some good people in her team. I'm very happy about that, and I'm glad she's been one of the few women artists to really work on herself in a sense of like getting her own name out there before she just started doing features. Because Calvin Harris,
y'all feel it?
Oh no, I was just talking about what it make you want to say fuck that bitch. That's
I mean, hey, but no, definitely, you know, the fact, you know, New Rules really was the Calvin Paul for the States to love her, and the fact, you know, she didn't really get into a lot of collaborations until the towards the end of this year. One Kiss really being the big song, and then of course Electricity, which is what she won the Grammy with. So definitely a good performance, very very sexy. We do agree about that. Now, the last two performances was, of course, in Fantasia, Andrea Day and Yolanda Adams. They did the tribute for Aretha Franklin.
Yolanda Adams.
Yolanda Adams is everything in life.
Yes,
she is
yes.
everything in life. I'll tell you something. Like,
what's in your cup?
yo, can't nobody fuck with Yolanda Adams, man. That voice is
yes.
It's platinum.
I got a funny story about Yolanda Adams and my cousin.
Oh,
Nothing like that.
well,
Why do you automatically go to shit? Stop.
Right. Go to the bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit after dark. I'm just
But
my dad's a pastor. And
now,
deeply.
My little cousin, he's maybe what?
Simply deep.
He's maybe 10, 11, 12 years younger than me or whatever.
I thought you were going to say old.
No.
That too.
Robert. Anyway.
Every time he hears her voice, it puts him to sleep. Like no bullshit. Like
a mother's lullaby.
I thought it was just bullshit at first.
Like a mother's lullaby kind of.
Yeah, but like he sits there and he starts playing with his ear, and she's just singing, and it could be gospel, it could be whatever. Her voice, and he sit there and before she's done, he's out of there.
Get out of here!
I was like,
to
wow.
This day, one of the songs that I play when I'm going through my shit is "Still I Rise" by her.
Still I Rise is a good one,
and it calms me down.
Well, you know, mine is "The Battle Is Not Yours."
Come on.
All right.
Not the live version.
Oh, the album version.
Yeah, the live version. I feel like people they gave it too much and they make you look at it a certain way. And Open Up Your Arms.
That's a really good one too.
Now we like revealing all our deeper selves.
Yes. And then the last
intimate moment of the bullshit.
Now, I gotta go back and watch the Aretha tribute again because I was Aretha out, so I just
take a break. That's what we're on.
What did Fantasia sing?
They all did Natural Woman.
Right.
Oh, they all sang together.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
did I just say Natural? Because you know, I thought Fantasia would have sung.
And that's what I was going to talk about. They sounded amazing. Yolanda took the show for that one for me, but it was obvious that Fantasia was not in her best vocal.
No, I thought Fantasia would have sung "Never Loved a Man." That's what I would expect of her, because she would have gave that "Never Loved a Man" the way that I love.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Grammys were only given limited portions of time for these tributes. So let's take very clear.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, we'll watch the.
I wonder what Soul Train Awards going to do. Because
with this Aretha Grammy tribute come out, Fantasia singing on there. Now, if she do "Never Loved a Man" on there, I'm gonna fall out.
It was obvious that her voice had been stressed, and she was really working hard to work within what she had. Because otherwise, she would have taken over. But she was obviously being restrained.
She was being restrained, all
She was
right.
restraining herself, so.
But overall, like I said, the performances overall wasn't too bad. I think overall, like I said, the Grammys and the whole production, you know, was good. Diversity definitely won in a lot of different ways, so that was good. Now, on to the winners and the tallies.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So I have the tallies from last week when we made our predictions, and I'll go from least to the winner.
Let me see.
So, do we want to?
Oh, I know. I had the least.
Alright.
Yeah, Eric, you had 3.
So what we're gonna
Which one did
in
I
his
get?
favor, he was going for his heart rather than what.
I mean, I did too.
Realize who
Yeah,
actually
I
wins.
So what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna announce the winners and then basically find out, you know, who ranked in regards to the winners. So last week we did the big 4 R&B and hip hop category. So for record of the year,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
did you tally them or did
1,
you
2, 3, 4,
Okay, that's good. I was
5,
like,
6, 7,
no, we
8,
did
9,
12
10,
categories.
11, 12.
So for record of the year,
10, 11, 12.
yeah.
Sorry.
12!
Make you want to floss when you do that.
So record of the year was given to This Is America by Childish Gambino, which I think, if I remember, I think it's either song of the year, but record of the year was
He
like
won
one of the
record of
first
the year
rap
and
songs.
song of the year.
Yeah, I think rap. He won song of the year and record of the year. I think song is song of the year. Song
He
of
won
the year actually is
video of the year.
and video of the year. Yeah, he won video. Yeah, he won 3 because he won video of the year. He won.
We talk about the
record
ones
of the year.
we tallied.
Yeah, the one we did not tally.
Yeah.
Record of the year, song of the year, and video of the year. He did win that one. Song of the year, This in America, is actually the first rap song to win the Grammy in that category.
Oh, wow.
Give it up.
So keep that in mind.
What is sound effects this week?
Technical difficulties. Don't ask.
Album of the year.
We supposed to be done.
Right.
Things happen.
Right.
So, album of the year was Golden Hour, which was given by Casey Musgraves.
Yep.
That one shook me.
And you know why I had the least? Because in my mind, she didn't win shit.
Right.
Casey Musgraves.
Yeah, she won everything.
Casey ended up winning 4 Grammys. She won in the country category for Best Country Album, Best Country Song.
And I can't really complain about it because I have not heard the album. So
Yeah,
it just took me by surprise.
But you know who I was surprised who wasn't nominated for Best New Artist?
Oh,
Kane Brown.
That is surprising.
That's interesting.
I don't think he
Yeah,
has
for
got
the
his year yet.
category, yeah.
I think maybe next year, but not this year.
He should have been. That album was out cold.
Yeah, but we found out how certain people, it takes a little bit longer for them to be considered.
Right.
And New Artist.
You know, best new
considered.
artist for the Grammys, you have to have like
3 albums.
2 or 3 albums. So that's
Or until, you know, we, the GP, know who you are.
Right.
So, yeah, Song of the Year was given to This Is America, which again is Donna Glover. And then Best New Artist was given to Dua Lipa.
I got new rules. I got them.
she's not even that.
I got 1 Grammy.
Again, 3 years. And literally, New Rules was the 7th single off the album, and then it ended up. Yes, it was the 7th single off the album, and then it ended up being like the
lead
worldwide
single.
hit.
Right.
Well, not the lead single. It was so basically after New
In America,
Rules,
it was like the lead single.
it was the lead single, but she's finished with the album already. So she's already getting ready for a second album. She said it's actually almost done, so it will be coming out this year. From what I'm hearing, the influence are this time. I'm actually very excited to see how it is. Because I know she says it's gonna be a lot more soulful. So a lot of the influence I know
I would
she's
love
been
to
talking
hear her
about.
sing soul.
She has a very good. It's a developing voice, but she got a lot of grit. And Amy, of course, has been an influence for her as well, along with some other artists like
She
David
better
Bowie.
try.
So
Then we did Best R&B Performance.
yes. So R&B performance. R&B performance was given to. So that was a tie actually for Best R&B and Performance. It was given to both her and Daniel Caesar for Best Part. Actually, I take it back. I'm on Wikipedia right now, and it's not separating well. So it didn't win Best Part. It wasn't a tie.
Yeah.
The tie came to traditional R&B performance.
Yeah.
That was given to Leon Bridges' Bet Ain't Worth the Hand and How Deep Is Your Love with PJ Morton featuring Yebba. Big
how
up
they
to
bitch
PJ.
your love for
My
me?
Major won that one.
And big ups to PJ Morton for getting the
My
Grammy.
ignorant ass neighbor again with that damn music.
Hold on. I thought it was Leon Bridges and Major that won that one.
No.
You
Leon
sure?
Bridges and PJ.
Let me go on Grammys.com.
Dead.
Cause when I tallied it up, I did Grammys.com for the winners, and I thought it was not PJ Morton, but Leon Bridges and Major.
I saw the live tweets and everything. It was PJ and yeah.
I'm trying to take Grammys away from PJ.
Oh no,
he deserves it.
No, because I mean, if I miscalculated, let me readjust.
All right.
Let me
adjust myself.
Dead.
Oh my.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just
settled earlier.
Solidarity.
Beats and bullshit after dark.
No.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna need you. We're gonna get a drop. A beats and bullshit after that. I'm gonna need to record that. You've made it a staple, so I'm gonna need that for a drop.
It was a tie. Yeah. How deep is your love, and that ain't worth a damn.
How deep is your love for me?
Okay.
Not that one. You don't need no phone songs up in this bitch.
Oh Lord. Now best R&B song that was given the boot up by LMA.
Really?
Yeah, she won the best R&B song, so her first Grammy.
Scored.
Best urban contemporary album was given to the Carters for Everything Is Love.
I didn't know they got one.
They did. Urban contemporary. I didn't expect that.
I didn't know there was a category.
Yeah,
considering the fact, so they changed that 3 years ago.
Contemporary. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, Grammy changed that 3 years ago. Yeah. So I mean, considering the fact they talked shit about the Grammys and yet Grammys.
The fact that they gave him anything?
Won the Grammy. Yeah, that's
the fact that they had their child sit there with her graham crackers and juice
in the
front row.
The fact that they recognize those two have way too much power for to ignore them.
Boom. That's
big up Carters.
Okay.
R&B album.
Okay. Now, best R&B album was given to her, so she won also a Grammy for that.
Yes.
So the last category.
I love how he queens out for her.
That's my bitch.
You did both of that.
I love her though.
Coming through. So the last category was rap that we went over. So best rap performance was a tie. That was given to King's Dead, which is Kendrick, J-Rock featuring James Blake, and Bubblin' with Anderson .Paak. So
I didn't expect that.
You got.
Isn't that the one I picked?
I picked J-Rock, didn't I?
Damn Tyler.
I didn't expect the tie.
No. Was Travis Scott in that one?
No.
Yeah.
He was nominated for Sicko Bone, but he didn't.
Hold on. So who's nominated for that one? Rap performance.
Rap performance was "Be Careful" by Cardi,
Kendrick,
King's Dead, Bubblin', and Sicko Mode.
Yeah, Sicko Mode.
I picked Sicko Mode.
Yeah, you did.
I don't even like that.
Too much podcast juice.
I don't even like that. The fuck?
That might have been that category where it's just like, yeah, here's a name. Fuck it, we gotta move
Damn,
on.
he did win 4. Best rap song performance was actually given to Childish for "This Is America."
Yep. He won 4
Grammys that night.
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, actor, comedian.
So wait, so Kendrick didn't win any.
He did.
He won one.
Yeah, he won.
King's Dead, right? Okay.
And then he won best album for score and film media. Black Panther won that one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then yeah, for that and Greatest Showman won one for something as well. But yeah, they did win for Black Panther.
Kendrick was there?
Kendrick was
No, he was not there.
Best rap song was given to God's Plan by Drake.
That I did not agree with.
I knew that was gonna happen.
That just seemed like the I'm not gonna say that.
And then best rap album was
Seemed
given
like
to
the fix was
Invasion
in
of
there.
Privacy with Cardi B.
Okay.
So, at the end of the
How
day,
do we feel about Cardi winning best?
At first I was happy,
rap album,
and then after I was upset, and then afterwards I was happy. I'm happy for the fact we have another woman. We have another woman rapper who is now coveted this award. I'm very happy about that.
But Pusha,
yes, let's be real. There are between Pusha, Swimming, and other albums, which tying into that, of course, everybody know the whole situation with Cardi, Mac, and Ariana. That situation happened after, which a lot of people thought that she was shading Cardi, which was not the case. Mac Miller's parents was invited actually to the Grammys, and it was just very heartening for them not to get their son to get the Grammys, and that's why she was mad about that. Long story short, I'm happy about it. really the fact that she got the Grammy. Yes, trust me, not me. Yes,
Nah, me.
but let's be real. Cardi has had a very great jump from this career, has turned her life around, and really has shown
Turn my life around.
that women rappers can continue. Like, yes, we know Nikki is about her penmanship. We do not discredit that. But I think the one thing we've shown about Cardi B, especially for women rappers, that they can also be entertainers. They can be everything. They can be, a machine. And I think Cardi has shown that with her personality and also from what the production and songs that she picked.
I'm about to sound like a Nikki hater on that one. Yes, Drake, Wayne, and Safari are good penmanships.
Oh, wow.
So, long story short, that is the tea for this week in regards to the Grammys.
With our Grammy results.
What was the
Let's
question
get to the end
again?
results, but we're done with the Grammys. We're going to get to the results.
But there was a question.
Me and Eric tied for third place with 3 right ones.
Alright.
King, you came in second place with 6. And Cole beat you by 1 with 7.
Nice.
Of course.
Damn.
You ain't sleep that?
Bullshit.
Apparently y'all all were. So anyway, moving
I
on.
stay woke.
Not on this subject.
So, we got going.
What the fuck was that?
How he sounded
That
like
ad noise is
Actually, that's how you sounded like. I got recordings.
Beat shit with this week. So, beat shit is what we got going on this week of related releases and music that came out this past week. So, this week
not macaroni and cheese.
was a very sporadic but very fun week. A lot of people brought out music within the last few days, including Friday. So going through that, Khalid, brought out Talk, which is really, really nice. That came out on Thursday. That was actually with production with Disclosure, which that was really, really dope. I think Disclosure should definitely do a lot more like pop records like that. That was really, really nice to hear that. Migos brought out Position to Win, which that came out as well this past week. Chainsmokers brought out their brought out a new song with 5 Seconds of Summer. Mary Morris brought out a song with Brandi Carlile called Common, so that's gonna be out on her new album Girl that's coming out later on this year. Wiz Khalifa and Currency brought out their collaborated project 2009, which I still haven't heard, but I heard people think of that.
It was alright.
You said Wiz?
Wiz and Currency.
Yeah,
they brought out a mixtape
Currency
back, and then they did it.
I thought you said Currency. I'm like, who is Currency? Currency.
Dead.
That's what it sounded like. Shit.
Finish him even.
Your proper ass.
Pause.
Dead. Stop. Lil Durk, I guess, brought awesome stuff as well. Trey Songz finally released the song Chi Chi with him and Chris Brown. The video came out like a couple weeks ago, though. Megan Trainor dropped an EP called The Love Train.
Not loving it. Yeah.
And, of course, the big, release this week was Ariana Grande, Thank You Next, that did come out on Friday.
Yeah, Thank You Next.
Okay. I really don't feel that.
Thank you.
Oh, you weren't feeling it either? Wow. Okay.
I wasn't feeling that.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I got it. It was very fan based album. That was her fan base album.
It was cute.
It wasn't I'm about to drop some hot shit and get new fans. No, this was like this is strictly for the fans.
There was nothing that made me want to go back and listen again.
Yeah, that was strictly for the fans.
I'm sorry.
And for the video, I'm not just off doing shit. I'm social media and trying to get you motherfuckers to follow us and become a part of the Bullshyt Nation and all that.
Bullshyt Nation.
Don't think I'm just off doing some shit, not paying attention.
Please join over the Bullshitters. We definitely want to have you guys around.
Can we call them turds?
Are you guys checking us out on YouTube?
Y'all want to be our little turds.
Check us out on
That's the name. Hey,
as the peanut gallery crowding around.
Become one of our turds.
If you guys like this, definitely check us out more on our live podcast.
What's up, my turd?
What's up, turds of the world?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
We want our turns to float with us.
No.
Don't get flushed now. Be apart.
Too far for that.
Academics is still online. What the fuck is he talking about?
Song of the week.
Here's the thing. Wow. Here's the thing with the album, and the contrary with that is that the fact like more people are listening to the album, and I think she is getting new fans with it. And I look at it at both ends. I look at it at both ends because, like, yeah, do I like the album? Do I like her? Yes. Do I think the album is an improvement from what she did prior? Yes. Do I think it's probably one of her better albums? I agree.
You talking about her?
Huh?
You talking about her, right?
No,
we're talking about Ariana.
Oh, Ariana. Okay.
But what I mean about this
Nick.
for the fact is, like, I look at how this was done, why it was done, and the execution.
Yeah, it was a breakup album. She did it in 3 weeks. I give her that. And I'm not saying it was a bad album, but
It wasn't bad. Just
no,
nothing
it wasn't
stood out for
bad.
me.
I mean, Truly Yours was better.
Yours truly, her
Yeah,
first album
Yours
was
Truly,
good.
Truly Yours.
My Everything was a bop. Dangerous One was a bop. So
Hey.
the reason why I'm happy about this is more
He's
for the
like,
fact.
I'm not in this subject whatsoever.
And that's fine. The reason why I like about the album, the reason why I like about this is the fact she's finally able to find the good camp of hers to find the sound that she's looking for. Also for the fact this is the album she made with
so
all of her.
problematic.
The other thing about this is the fact that this is an album she made with all of her friends. Like, this is not something that was like, oh, I'm just going to find all these random ass people. Victoria Monet and Tommy Brown been with her.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not discrediting that at all. It was a great ass album. I mean, it just wasn't my personal favorite of hers.
This nigga stripping on video.
I do have a shirt on under here.
I know it just look funny.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, pay attention to what I'm saying right now because I matter.
My shirt do say down and dirty.
Look what this nigga do to get his audience.
Right.
Little seduction.
But
Sex sales.
Cosign.
But basically, the other thing though with it as well is like the fact like this is all done in 3 weeks. The writing of most of the albums took an hour with the exception of one song. It just what I'm happy about this is the fact like this is not even a month of material, let alone she actually takes time to actually like take a longer
What the fuck?
time. Wait, what are you doing? All the pauses.
Let me pause.
Just stop. Just press the stop button.
Please be kind of rewind.
Pull the cord out of the wall.
I'm competitive.
Old school blockbuster. Please be kind of rewind.
Really bad. Just really bad.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I just don't know what I saw there. But basically, I'm excited. It's just gonna be really nice to see her
He's excited.
do more. I'm just excited where the trajectory she's going. I think this album really is at least going to let people know where she's at now with the music, where she is now willing to, go deeper into like not in her writing, but also with a lot of the production. I like a lot of stuff that she did with this album. And like I said, it was done very quickly, but just showing the quality of how it came out shows that, she's really serious about performing her craft. And I think you can't say that with no other artist, especially in pop music.
I just say this. She went back to that thing, and me and Cole talked about this. Her diction, like, and it's like, how about that? What? What did you say? I had to rewind a couple times.
I thought it was better on this album.
No! Oh my God, no!
You talk about diction?
Oh my God! No, diction, not dick. Anyway, oh my God, no!
I definitely said diction.
I know I know Baby Doll nuts.
Last album was very
good.
good as far as me understanding what she was saying. This current album was like I went back to like Ariana season 1. I could not understand what the fuck she was saying.
No, it made me go back to fucking what's the show she was on
Victorious.
Yeah, she made me go back to Victorious.
Victorious.
Everything was so mumbly.
Just her diction. Her
I
diction
could not
made me go back
understand
to
what the fuck she was
Victorious.
singing about. I was like, rewind that.
The content of the music was very grown up. I loved it. It was the diction that got me.
I'm like the beats and everything. It sounded like it should be good, but I couldn't understand what the fuck she was talking about.
Poor baby.
Okay. No, I understand. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Her pronunciation has not been the best. But I thought Sweeter was a lot more mumble
so
than it was
lazy.
this time.
It was so lazy.
But like I said, I love the album. It's a non-skip for me. I have been going into back to back to back, and just from all
return to it,
the numbers and the from the fact people are enjoying it. The third single doing pretty well. It's happy for her. So.
That's the album that I would buy and then go on my little CD show. And that's what you
just to complete the set.
You complete the set, but you pull it out during like a gathering you have while you playing cards or something when you really not listening to music but you vibing.
I mean, it's one of those albums too. Like I said, it's a good album. I think it's probably right now part of the trinity of her discography at this point. Me personally, it's My Everything, Dangerous Woman, and this album where it really
Sweetener was better than me.
I like Sweetener,
Wow.
but like when I look at Sweetener when I see Sweetener and Thank You Next is an antithesis to Sweetener, which is why I like Thank You Next a lot. And coming from someone who listens to Sweetener and Thank You Next and can relate to both albums, to one with Sweetener kind of being in like not a fake happiness and thinking that things are going to be okay, things are going to be better, and pushing through that darkness. For me, it was a relationship and realizing, friendships and myself in general. Then with Thank You Next, I can understand where it's like you're really sitting into your own self, sitting into your own oneness and understanding that, yeah, shit is not okay, but it'll be okay. And then just understanding yourself and realizing that you don't need to, like...
It got personal for you right there?
Yes. So for me, music for me is
Shit.
music for me is...
Test your might.
Music for me is personal and is always just a healer for me, along with other benefits. So for me, like those two albums, like I can literally be like, I've been on this and the other end. So really good album, a very good thing for Ariana. So very happy for that. But songs of the week, in regards to stuff that's been going out, we are going to say our songs of the week and what they were.
I feel like I need to rethink mine though.
It's
I'm prepared.
It's always an issue with your song of the week.
No, because the Grammys, I didn't realize that my song of the week was performed on there.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, really?
We can still do it though.
Yeah, like ain't no rules like to song of the week.
I actually have 2 songs of the week this week.
You only get one.
Okay.
Sorry, boo.
You doing too much.
Right.
Well,
Yes, you do.
somebody like it.
Well, since you have two, Rich, you go first. What is your song of the week? You gotta pick which one though. So.
You can't have both at the same time.
Fuck you. My song of the week is Free My Nigga 21 Savage. He's out now. A lot featuring J. Cole.
That was your song last week.
Yeah,
That was my song was last week.
Yeah, what?
Then I only have one song this week. I was still playing it this week. My bad. Then my song of this week is by Avery Wilson, Dollar Bill.
Ooh,
I heard that yet. So.
Y'all know Avery Wilson. You better check him out.
Did you do you watch Terrell on YouTube?
Troy Carter. Yes.
His I
Was Here. His I Was Here version of it. He did for.
No, but can he do song association videos? And he did a song association video actually with Avery Wilson.
Oh, God.
Yes. So very, very for good.
The second person Clive Davis personally ever signed, by the way.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Whitney Houston was the first.
I know.
The voice.
I found that interesting when you said that, though.
The voice.
Okay. I like that song though too. Eric, what's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Meek Mills and Drake, Going Bad. And it's my song of the week because I didn't like it at first.
Okay.
And when the video came out, it made me look at it in a different, light or whatever. Actually, I thought, shout out to the Joe Buttons and them, they had a debate on which song was harder, the Fabulous and Meek song or the Drake and Meek song. And I was on the Fabulous, and Fabulous and Meek song. To be honest, I still might be, cause that song is still dope to me. But
Visuals,
like I say, I didn't even like the Drake and Meek.
They do, because
at first.
the same with a lot with 21 Savage and
and
J. Cole. Like, I wasn't feeling that song either until the video. So yeah,
that video was fucking everything. It was a piece of black masterpiece art.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it made me look at the song in a new light, and I actually like the song now. What in the fuck?
Really?
Food.
But yeah, it made me like it, I love the song now, so that's my song of the week.
Feel that. Cole where?
Coleville. I can't have Cold World because somebody else claimed that. But
barely have Crowville.
nigga, I did not send it to you. Anyway, my song of the week is I apparently was performing the Grammys. I blacked out at this time, but Mile High by James Blake and Travis Scott. So yeah, it was again one of those get you in the mood songs. For some reason, James Blake decided to do some trap music. And
what kind of mood do it get you in?
It's one of those songs that's talking about sex and like pretty much. So
yeah, James started. I know he just dropped his album. What was that?
January, I think.
Yes, I know he's been influencing a lot more trap music into the newer album. So yeah, James really has definitely been someone who's kind of been in the culture, definitely the backgrounds and the vocals.
Yeah, he's been working with a lot of artists behind the scenes, especially within hip hop culture itself. So he has a footing in this place, but I've just never heard him do trap before.
Yeah,
and he has this whole sound that's very atmospheric.
Don't mind the noise in the background. We're just reconstructing the kitchen.
Not reconstruction.
The contractor's like,
under construction. But like I said, James Blake has this whole atmospheric sound to his music. And it brings you in, but adding to the whole hip hop levels of trap with Travis and everything, and
there's level to this shit.
And the way they sung the songs, I mean, it almost came to a point where you couldn't figure out who was singing in different points, and it just meshed together so very fucking well. It was sexy.
And
I loved it. I'm sorry.
Could you stop Sharukaning the microphone, please? Sharukin.
Can we get the Grammy music next week?
Really?
Everybody got cut off.
I'm talking about for everybody, not just you.
Wrap it up, B.
Everybody got.
I felt mine was shorter than everybody's. What the fuck?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general.
All right, so Grammy music is playing, so
right, and going forward, my song of the week is
damn.
Wow. Violins.
Oh shit!
I'm dead.
That was funny.
That was rude.
I love you.
Love you too.
Love you, mean it.
Okay. Basically, horrible. My song of the week is actually one that I've loved, and then the video came out, and I love it even more now. And that is Waves by Normani featuring Black. And that is why it's on the week. Love Normani, love her, and just the trajectory is going. All the songs so far that she brought out. What's so particular about Waves that I like is truly the sound she's going into as a solo artist, and I'm happy she's doing a lot of an alternative R&B vibe, which is really interesting.
I thought you were about to say it truly had wave sounds in it.
What? I want to cancel the whole alternative thing. I've been calling it progressive R&B.
Yes, it is progressive R&B.
Fuck this alternative shit. It's just us moving forward with our new sound that y'all are probably going to copy and try and rebrand.
Well, they still call it alternative lifestyles. So I mean,
progressive.
Again, fuck that too.
Progressive lifestyles.
Progressive lifestyles.
Right, thank you.
But yes,
we're moving forward with our shit.
Yes,
we're not staying behind.
Yes.
fuck anchors.
Yes. No, yes, it's progressive, definitely, and I agree with that term. Progressive is definitely something with music that needs to involve. Alternatives, of course, the best way to box it. But yes, it is progressive for R&B. It's a different sound than what her particular R&B sounds is. But it's a very sexy song. It's a very immersive song. Normani, just with the lyrics, is very great, and her voice is very awesome with it. And Black with his feature is really dope. And of course, he's always a good feature. But the video came out actually yesterday, and this girl's mind already gives me hope and just shows me she's definitely up and coming next. It's a very visual video, very CGI and very, aspiratic, very, planetary.
You need a fan. You sound like when the church mother.
It just gives me life, and it's just like
I'm loving
the
the
dance
words.
moves and everything. Like y'all need to see this video.
Is this called nerd play? I'm just like, okay.
But yeah, please, if you guys
Checking out the video after this.
want to check it out, it is Waves
Bullshit
by
after
Black.
dark.
Good ass song, great video, highly recommended, and that is my song of the week. So, with that in mind, with songs of the week,
Oh, I was gonna add to what's the video that she had with was it Sam Smith?
Dancing with a
Dancing
Stranger.
with a Stranger.
Like I have to recognize that she is doing her thing. Like she performed her ass off in that video.
What about him?
Why you want to get me to a negative space? But I'm recognizing that she's becoming a full fruition as an artist, as far as performing, vocals, and everything. She's making her way.
Shout out to Normani. You doing your thing.
Yes, and she is also going to be on the Sweetener
Can I-
tour. So
can I ask
excited
you
to
a
see her in
question?
April. Yes!
And the pause more. Can I ask a question though? Does anybody have anything that they had in their purview as their song of the week that you were like on the fence about?
There was one song I was on the fence about, actually.
Okay.
So the other song I was actually gonna pick was actually not Ariana. That whole album was just its own category. It was actually Queen Herbie. Queen Herbie actually dropped EP5 this past week, and the song actually that I was betting on was On God, which is the last song off of the EP.
She got a song called On God.
On God, yeah.
On guard or on God?
On God, G-O-D.
I thought you said on guard.
Motherfucker, now you just hearing shit now. It's damn. But and
That's what I thought he said. On
But
God.
it did sound like it sounded like a
On
play
God,
on it.
yeah.
It sounds
That's the new saying that the kids say.
God.
Like I swear to God. Like,
Like some Zero type
God.
shit.
And I like the song because that one's kind of talking more like, like talk shit about me now, hate on me all you want, back in the day you're gonna be on my squad, on God, basically. So I like the song. So, but yeah, so that is BeatsAndBull. Definitely check out the songs on descriptions on your favorite streaming platform. And next we got going on is Black Excellence of this week. First thing we got going on with Black Excellence is Levar Burton and his local city of Sacramento. The Sacramento Bee has commended him and his tributes and have renamed one of the parks.
Your fro was under construction, but okay.
Ooh.
With one of the parks from Sacramento named under him.
Bullshit of the week.
Breathe. Richfield Park is the name, and Meadowview was being renamed Levar Burton
Duly
Park.
noted.
He moved to Sacramento actually when he was 3 years old, and the assistant planner of the
Sleepy
city.
Smurf face ass.
Like,
You about to roast him worse than this and then buy
That's
water now.
mean. And I can't even say why, but alright, fine.
basically, the city is happy that they have picked this park with his name.
Now you said, who is this?
LeVar Burton. He's getting one of the Sacramento parks named after
What
him.
did he do? What did he do?
So he moved to Sacramento back when he was 3 years old with his family.
To
so
do
he
what?
just been
What do you do there? To get a park named after? Because I could just go out and get. I want that park named after me.
He was in Star Trek.
I'm about to say LeVar Burton's an American
Green Rainbow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Wait.
I was trying to. That's what I was trying
That
to get
day
at.
don't have no interest.
Wait, he was 2.
I don't give a fuck.
That's an American treasure.
Is he?
I just want a picture. You can't go wrong with a
Wait,
picture.
does this sound familiar?
You just said Green about. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Now.
Butterfly in the sky. I could go. Okay, yeah. See, he just had this.
Yeah, I just need to. You don't come up often.
Yeah.
Side note, they have
He's
y'all
actually
heard.
shows recently that was out. I'm just saying.
Side note, have y'all listened to the DMX remix to that song?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I've heard that shit.
No, I have never heard.
Take a look. What? Sit a book.
No,
What?
we're listening to that after.
Come on.
That's just hilarious.
Read a book, nigga.
But basically,
Reading Rainbow.
long story short, this is a good thing for Levar Burton. He also, commanded the naming of the park on Twitter, especially with one of the commissioners also talking about it as well. Commissioner Chinua Rhodes says, "I'm really happy to see somebody, especially of color."
Did you say Chinua?
Chinua.
Shenandoah.
Chewbacca?
Shenane.
That's literally the name, Chinua.
Chewy! I was gonna call her Chewy for sure.
I'm so fucking done with you. So,
Look, Shenandoah was one of Shanae's friends.
She was. She worked at the nail shop.
Lord.
Oh, shit.
So congrats to LeVar Burton.
Yes,
It's nice to have a person after you. I am very happy about that. Next we got going up is Pusha T and his new extended partnership with Adidas. He has signed with Adidas for a extended partnership.
I had no idea that he had a partnership with Adidas.
This started back in 2012. He had worked with Adidas.
Harkens back.
Wait. We'll touch on that. Go ahead and finish the report.
Yes. So this is a multi-year deal. This will be an extension with the sportswear company Worth Mills and Doll Hairs. Right now, there are no details of whether or not there's already a new project between the two. But yes, he has extended his partnership with Adidas, and he'll be creating more content and waiting for the company. So that is good. I mean, Pusha T is getting that bag, and definitely Adidas is a reputable company, community and company. So.
Okay, but can we talk about the shade of this shit though?
Can we clap it up for Pusha T for being the chess player of the year?
Right.
Checkmate.
Straight up.
That was
So
straight up checkmate.
this whole
This is more your wheelhouse, but yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best album of the year.
so
Anyway,
if we go back to the whole Pusha T versus Drake thing,
Oh yes.
the whole beef, everything was
Chicken the squad.
about this. Did you see what he tweeted when they announced the deal?
No,
I
what did he-
I didn't see any tweets.
All right, if I remember correctly,
I know he was talking about it, but I didn't see what else he said about it.
if I remember correctly, he said something along the lines of, the bigger play was to get the fake away from the brand, blah, 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 whatever. Basically saying, yeah, I went at this nigga to get him away from Adidas. Adidas was the one that gave him the information on the rollout that he had coming out with his son.
Drake's son.
Yeah, with Drake's son. That's where
Mystery woman.
yeah. Well, she ain't a mystery woman no more. Everybody knows who she
wasn't
is.
Mystery Woman in the first
That's what I'm talking about. The shade of it all.
Now, and then, I mean, he got the rest of the information from 40, like he said, whatever. But I mean, that whole
She's the
thing.
lady in red now. Shit.
She was a lady of the night too, wasn't she?
Okay.
Well, not on Instagram anymore since we deleted that account.
So
Anyway.
yeah, I'm up to Pusha T getting the extension partnership that does add some things, especially being Drake. So congrats to you. Gotta get that back. And then the last thing we got going on, Black Excellence, is a little bit more news with Miss Marseille Martin. Now, of course, we talked a couple of weeks back that she started the project with Universal. She actually has signed now a first look production deal with Universal Studios Pictures, which now makes her the youngest ever actor to sign a first look deal with any kind of company or production company, so that's really dope. Of course, with the first look deals, basically she'll be developing the scripts and projects along with Universal. And she already has a project coming out with Universal. I don't know what's going on.
I was just about to ask how old she was.
You like you about to say something ignorant. That's why I was like, I want to sit and watch this.
She's 14.
Okay.
Yeah, Marseille right now is 14, so she is the youngest to even get a deal with any studio in recent memory. So the new project she actually has going on with Universal is going to be called Step Monster. And this is going to be a comedy written by Dania Norton, which is going to star Miss Martin. And she basically is the synopsis of one adjusting to life with a new stepmother and has to learn that sometimes the only way to tame a monster is to make peace with it, especially if the monster is you. So might be kind of playing in the sense of like, hey, not accepting change and not, accepting change within yourself. And so we'll see how that goes, but it's really dope. She has Little coming out April 12th, and then now this project with Universal. We love a standing, creative. So definitely bigs up to Miss Marseille Martin in regards to your new first look deal. I'm very happy with that. Marseille, sorry. Because she low-key also, she posted it on Twitter actually, the more you know, because people say it's Marseille, it's Marseille, so it's Marseille Martin.
Okay, Marseille.
Shout out to the kids.
Mama said, Mama said, Mama Kusa.
They got to Michael.
Shameless Chloe and heavy plug. Shout out to the kids doing good.
Yes, the kids are all right.
The kids are all right.
Yeah,
okay.
I was saying before, like, this is a prime example of, like, not...
Parenting going right?
Well, not even just parenting going right, not ignoring our children and their upcoming.
Parenting going right.
We have a tendency to ignore our children when they come to us with their ideas and their imagination and everything like that. Like,
I've always said this, it's never a bad idea or a wrong idea, it's just maybe not executed well. And
put the arts back in the schools.
Yeah, but then you can find people to curate that would be fine. Anyway, next thing we got going on is LGBT news in regards to what's going on with the community. So first thing we're going on is in Texas, over in Carrollton. Carrollton is actually getting ready to sign an anti-LGBTI discrimination ordinance. So of course these ordinances does help protect those and city employees, contractors, and political appointees.
LGBTQ plus.
It's LGBTI as on the article, so we'll keep that as well. LGBTI
LGBTQ Unlimited.
But basically, this
Infinity.
will protect those. This will protect those who, have, different sexual orientations or go by different gender identities. Basically, this is going to be a good step, especially within Texas and the city, making things a little bit more inclusive. So we are very happy about that.
This is America.
But basically, it sounds like Texans, are getting more into LGBT plus rights. Back in August 2017, Republican legislators actually have failed a measure to have use of trans people to use bathrooms. So that was actually not passed actually. So that would restrict the bathroom access. So that is good that they put that out. So they're able to use the restroom within their gender and whatnot. So that's really good. But that's a good thing, especially for Texas to do that. Definitely for being a southern state, definitely it could be a challenge. So that's good for Carlton to do that. So shout out to you guys. Definitely good. So next thing we got going on in LGBT news is a good development actually with wrestling and the worldwide wrestling, universe. So there's a wrestling company called All Elite Wrestling, and basically they just signed their first transgender wrestler of the name of Nyla Rose. This came up last week.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a funny
What was the joke for?
No.
What was
it?
I had a whole internal joke, but it was kind of offensive.
Oh, goodness.
And we don't want to be
Now,
offensive.
AEW is actually a brand new wrestling company. It's supposed to be WWE's rival. This is formed actually by billionaire Shahid Khan. He also owns the Jackson Jaguars, and he also owns the English football team, the Fulham FC.
Hold on, you said Shahid Khan?
Shahid Khan.
Shahid Khan. It sounded like you was about to say Shadow Khan. I'm like, oh shit.
Test your might.
Time out. Just done with you.
Finish him.
Right. But yes, Nyla did
Mortal
confirm.
Kombat.
Nyla did confirm on Twitter about her getting signed, to AEW. So, basically, she's going to have there's going to be another event with AEW in May, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty, cool thing, especially WWE definitely becoming, a big wrestling company, and there are talks actually that
they are the wrestling company.
I'm gonna say a big wrestling company.
Now,
they are the wrestling
They
company.
are talks. I know there have been talks that Vince is leaving actually from the company.
Who?
So that's Vince.
Finally?
Yes.
Good God.
There
Vince
are
probably gonna
talks.
step down from production, but still keep his state.
Yes, but there's talks. He's legit removing himself from the company.
But yeah,
He needed to go a long time ago.
He is the
Yeah.
chairman.
Yeah, so definitely we'll see. But AEW being another source of that is definitely really nice. So it's it's good that wrestling is coming a lot more into full circle. And
I was going to get some background, on it. But
I'm gonna say, Linda had to leave the company when she ran for office.
yeah, that's because
Political.
But I was going to get some background. Actually, the whole thing came about just because of a challenge. People if you're a big wrestling fan, you might know of Ring of Honor.
yes,
They feel like
Some people from Ring of Honor decided they were challenged to say that you can't.
your company was not sustained without you.
No, you can't pose an event and sell enough tickets for it to sustain it. So they created this event called All In, and it sold gangbusters. It was the highest selling independent wrestling event ever.
apparently Chris Jericho is on AEW.
Yes.
Yes.
He's been signed to it as well.
Yes, when his contract was up with WWE 2 years ago, he went to AEW.
So in the midst of this, they decided, I guess, to
They actually going hard.
Right, they secured some branding,
going
websites,
hard.
trademarks for all in for everything that's involved around AEW, and then they
got a lot of
in
former
January to
WWEs
present
on
this shit.
He did an interview with Forbes actually, just literally, it got posted today, but
Oh, really?
of course it was a couple of weeks ago. Apparently they are looking to get a TV deal. There are a couple of suitors looking for television. Basically,
So far they've been promoting this thing through YouTube.
they're getting some more people to come into the roster right now. They want to develop the people they have now and get some stars into the roster. They are talking about, not now, but a good chance there'll be an AEW game. So it definitely sounds like they really want to, become, definitely another standpoint in wrestling. That's good.
Extra sponsoring.
And apparently their Double or Nothing event.
They secured the bag.
Yeah, and their Double or Nothing event, I guess, is going to be in May, already sold out.
Right.
You know what the smart move would be for them to do? Because I don't know if y'all are big wrestling fans. I am.
Used to be, I haven't gotten to it.
Vince won't sign CM Punk again.
I won't yet. I won't.
If they sign CM Punk, they'll get a lot done.
I can't agree
Why
with
won't
that.
they something? Why won't he sign him?
Because it was a big falling out. Just like he went and signed Sable again.
CM Punk was too vocal about everything that went on.
Exactly.
But that's another reason why it's not a good idea, because CM Punk is kind of like rubbed.
Well, CM Punk was a UFC fighter, so I mean.
No, he became a UFC fighter later, and then did not prove himself as well.
Yeah,
but he talked so much shit that he kind of destroyed his fan base as well. So it would not be a good idea.
No, CM Punk still has a big fan base because there's a lot of people
might
that
have
want
some, but he doesn't have the clout he used to have.
There's a lot of people that would want CM Punk to come back to WWE, but if they sign to AEW, then
maybe as a heel, maybe he can rejuvenate himself. But at this point in time, CM Punk does not have the draw he used to have.
I digress. In my opinion.
So last thing I'm going on with LGBT news is a initiative and a step forward for Disney. Now this is a couple of years ago that they were announcing one of their shows that are going to have a gay story arc. And the show that they ended up bringing out was Annie Mac. Basically, this past week on Friday, they did finally open up the gay arc and the gay storyline to one of the lead characters. And basically,
what show?
Andy Mack. So Andy Mack is, if I remember this show, is about this. So basically, it's about a daughter and a mother, and basically, it's a young daughter that lives with the mother, the daughter, which you find out is her mom, and her. And you find out that the daughter is actually the mother of Andy. And she basically learns to get a relationship with her mom and then basically, you know, figure out like this dynamic. But the reason why a lot of people like watch the show, that is one of the first shows to openly talk about a lot of topics like LGBT issues.
So it's gonna be a lesbian issue.
No, the character is a gay male.
Really?
Yes.
Come on, Disney. I was surprised about that.
Lesbiana.
Yeah, no, the show is a gay male.
Lesbianese.
Yeah, that they are basically going to portray. And actually, the writer of it, Jonathan Hurwitz, who does the show, it was actually inspired by the coming out story he went through. So basically, he wanted to basically share this story and put this into the story. So basically, very good deal for
It's on Disney now?
Yes, Andy Mack is on right now, and the episode came out last Friday.
So it would be on like Hulu probably. Yeah.
Everything
Disney do Hulu?
In spurts.
Disney does have stake in Hulu, so it might be on there, maybe.
Okay, I'll look
Depends.
for it. I might.
That'd be on Freeform. I don't know.
No,
Freeform.
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 But they've been pretty much holding back a lot of stuff to put on Disney Plus, so I have no idea, to be honest.
I can find it
I don't know.
somewhere.
Well, you can always find it somewhere for sure.
Somewhere over there. They probably have a clip on YouTube about it.
They will. I did.
More than likely.
Yeah, I did see
Somewhere
one
over the
when I checked out the
More than likely, I'm the one you're looking
yesterday.
for. More than likely.
So that is good. So basically that is it for LGBT news. Next thing we got going on is tech shit. So tech shit this week.
The fuck did you just say?
Legibitical.
Supercat Fresh Days is Philadelphia's.
Legibitical.
Oh, alright.
LGBTQ.
Something like that. So just
LGBTQ.
plus. So this week in tech shit is kind of focused to more of the 9-to-5ers, but then also those who just browse on the computer in general. Okay. First thing going on is with Microsoft. So as you guys know, Microsoft has been trying to push the Microsoft Edge browser on their devices for the last couple of years and been advising users not to use Internet Explorer. Basically, at this point, they're just telling you not to use Internet Explorer anymore. Basically, Chris Jackson, which is a cybersecurity expert in the Windows Edition.
What the fuck was that? Did you die?
Don't die.
Dark Souls, you died.
High and all, screen and all. So basically, he is saying that Internet Explorer is not a browser you want to go into as your default browser. In long story short,
Really?
yeah.
That means they're not updating their security features with Internet Explorer. You're open yourself to all types of risks because we're not putting no more money in this shit, basically.
And we don't want to be
That
liable.
too, but no, it's famously the Swiss cheese of browsers.
Yeah, Internet Explorer is horrible.
And that's the thing, they stopped developing all like the security codes and everything
They
with Internet
stopped
Explorer.
developing
The quiet
Internet
is
Explorer after
kept.
Windows 98. They should have
That's shady as fuck. Well, low key, I've not tried Edge, but the chatter about Edge is that it's actually a brilliant browser.
I've tried edging
So
before.
I'm
It's not bad.
curious to try it out.
Personally,
So.
I'm,
I don't know about brilliant.
No, they've been saying it's like the best browser out there now, and I'm very curious about
it's
it.
like coming up on Chrome real hard.
Right.
Don't matter because they just said stop using the shit.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Internet Explorer, not Edge.
Not Edge.
Oh, wait, ain't they the same thing?
No.
No, they're not.
I thought they was the same thing. They just changed the name.
As coding,
And I understand that.
they're
Like,
different.
I understand that Microsoft, everything is in the Explorer, but in this case, that's not the case.
I always thought it was the same thing. They just changed the name. Like,
No, it's a
completely redeveloped
different
the
coding,
browser.
different program, different everything. So, and yeah, definitely Edge has definitely been on the come
I use
up.
Chrome. Fuck that shit.
I don't like Chrome either because it takes up way too much resources.
So,
I used to use Firefox.
Sound like a broke down Pokemon.
Firefox used to be that.
I still use Firefox.
It used to be that girl. I'm not gonna lie. Firefox used to be that girl,
Pokemon.
and I was just like, no, not anymore.
You know, they've
got
gotten rid of those whole the cache issues.
Did they?
Chrome still has it though,
They do.
They do.
and that's why I don't fuck with Chrome.
Because low key, I'll be signing in on things and be saying that you're signed in, or you're signed in too many times. It's like, do y'all do understand? I've only been on this computer or this thing once, right? Okay. So that's the other thing with that. The other thing going on with tech shit is a cool new trick for Gmail that they have unveiled on Monday for those who use the G Suite. Your right clicker has more options now. So now you're able to right click a menu where it'll give you the option to reply, forward, and search your emails directly from your inbox. Click your click. So users are able to search
your click.
all emails from a sender as well as all emails with the same subject. You're also able to open multiple emails as well.
Nigga, you sleep smoking?
He's just doing his thing right now.
Oh, I thought you was sleep smoking.
No, he's trying to blow.
Leave Godzuki alone.
I'm blowing smoke holes. Like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
You was giving me total Godzuki. I was there for it.
So you can do a lot of things. You can also snooze notifications. You can also add a label. So basically with this, it just gives you more options with the right click. I know for a lot of people who use Gmail, especially use business. I missed that. You want to get efficient stuff done. So the right click doing that is really good. This has started out, like I said, on Monday, but it should be released publicly everywhere by the 22nd. So yeah.
That got hard.
Next.
Nice.
Thank you. Next.
Very well.
Anyway, we're at
Thank you. Next.
Right. Thank you. But basically, last thing going on this week is bullshit of the week. So we got your weekly.
You missed your mark.
Bullshit of the
we
week.
got your pack. I'm fine ass.
Oh.
I'm fine ass.
Hello.
We got a few hours of bullshit of the week.
We're gonna just get right into it.
I turn the shit. You fucking hit your mark.
So basically, for those who've been reading or listening about the whole situation, so Liam Neeson has a new movie coming out, and basically,
I did not even want to touch this subject.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You said who?
Liam Neeson.
Racist?
Liam Neeson. Racist. He was promoting a new movie, and basically a lot of people are saying like how I got this.
What's this movie called?
Does anyone care at this point?
So basically, does anyone care about this point?
Is it the story of Gucci?
So no, trust me, it's not Gucci though. But basically, it won one of the promotions. Y'all, please. Basically, he's saying on the interview that he can understand why the character feels this way. I guess it's a vendetta story of revenge. And basically, he said in an interview that one of his girlfriends, women friends that he was with, that she was raped. And basically, he asked her who it was. And she said, well, it was a black man. And basically said in an interview saying that, I was so enraged, I was so angry that literally every night.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
He would say basically every night he would have a slaughter. I can't remember what he said, but basically it's a club. Basically what he was saying, he had a club on him, and he would go to every bar every night, and then some black guy would come out, and he would just hope they would cause him some trouble. And basically that he was ready to knock him out. So a lot of people basically gave him backlash and saying that the fact that he was racist for the fact that you were just literally spying on any brother that was coming out.
No, we have to present it right. He basically went out looking for a black bastard to assault because
Yes. Oh, you said Black Bastard, but yes, Black Man. Yes.
Yeah.
Newsflash, Liam Nielsen. Black people be chilling. We don't be starting shit. You out looking for somebody
Can we call
trying.
ice on him? Because he's not from America.
He not.
Here you go.
Yeah, he UK.
No, he was doing this in the UK though. So.
Now on Good Morning
Queen?
America.
Yeah,
Good Morning America actually.
There's a lot of
did talk
inbredness
about
over there
it.
too. So
There is.
You said what?
Oh, I did. Ooh, did I do
You
that?
said there's a lot of what?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Whoop. Anyway, last week he did talk about He did talk about on Good Morning America and Robin Roberts did the interview in regards to the whole interview. He said in Good Morning America.
Why don't we go to Robin Roberts like she the new Oprah?
I mean, yeah. Hey, every interview you gotta go with it.
I mean, I like Robin Roberts. Don't get me wrong.
I guess he's the new Oprah by osmosis.
But she is not the Oprah. She's not.
Wow.
They call Barbara Roberts to bring her out of retirement for big interviews.
Okay. So basically, when he went to Good Morning
No, I got
America,
it.
You're an asshole.
I can't with y'all.
But I agree.
Horrible. Okay.
Moving on.
Anyway, he says basically on the interview that he never felt this feeling before in regards to how he wanted to lash out or how he wanted to handle the situation. But he said that after there were some nights I went out deliberately in black areas in the city looking for
No.
after there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas looking to be set upon so I can unleash physical violence. I did it for, I may say, maybe 4 or 5 times until I caught myself on, and it really shocked me. This primal urge I had, it shocked me and it did hurt me. I did seek help. He said he turned to a priestess, 2 good friends, and power working to work through his issues. He says I'm not racist. This is nearly 40 years ago.
All right, Joyner.
If she said it was an Irish or a Scot or a Brit or a Lithuanian, I know I would have felt the same effect. I was trying to stand up for my dear friend in this terrible medieval fashion. I'm a fairly intelligent guy, and that's why it kind of shocked me that it came to Earth after having terrible feelings. Luckily, no violence occurred ever, thanks to God. When he asked if he actually would have gone with the devious plans, he said yes without hesitation. That was my feeling that why I didn't want to lash out. Yes, because my friend was brutally raped, and I thought I was defending her honor. We all pretend we're kind of politically correct. I mean, in this country, it's the same in my own country too. You sometimes just scratch the surface, you discover there's racism and bigotry, and it's there. So, here's my thing about that. Sir, you said, and I quote, any black bastard that came out of a bar, you at that point was enraged and not
You gotta
care
say
who
the
it
Liam
was.
Neeson voice. Any black bastard.
Ha!
Yeah. So, as much as you turn to
They're
God,
going to take you.
okay, as much as you turn to God and you say that you're not racist, already, that just already puts you in a hole.
When you gotta say you're not racist, more than likely,
You are racist.
thank you.
This is a man that we love the Taken series from, and basically now you're just kind of saying like I'm having a slug around me, and if I'm getting raged,
I hate you so much right now.
It goes in the category if you want to go to like LGBT talk.
I just throw this out here.
It's no shade, but there's always shade.
There is always shade.
I'm just gonna throw this out here, just have all the statements out there. But he was saying that anyone that would like start shit with him. So.
Pause.
A bar though, like
It's
people
bad.
get drunk at a bar.
Wait,
like, some people
what did you say?
Like he was looking for anybody that would start shit with him that he was gonna like take out.
But it's a bar. If you trying to find guys at a bar,
I know.
and they already
It
drinking,
doesn't excuse it at all. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there.
He was also king and shit.
And that's why I hate you so much.
You
Because
just trying to get people when they
I
eat.
do see it. I'm always trying to play devil's advocate.
I might fuck you with me worse because I'm drunk.
Okay. So it's just like I just don't understand.
No, I'll probably be just trying to fuck you if I was drunk. So
Pause.
no, this is true.
That's why I paused.
So
Oh,
basically, Is there,
Pause.
wow. Are there thoughts in regards to Liam and his little comment on GMA and then also on the interview he did with the Independent?
I've gone through mental acrobats about this. It's just, I can't really excuse it.
There's no mental acrobats to go through about it. That was an unexcusable action.
No, I always try to define both
I mean,
sides of the
rape
subject.
Rape is a serious thing. I don't
Perspectives.
condone rape. I'm sorry that happened to your friend, but you tried it, bitch.
Yeah, it's just there's no excusing that. You just looking to just fight with somebody for no
Jared, you
particular
might say
reason.
something.
Oh my god! I'm fucking down with you.
I'm gonna reserve my comments for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, well,
If there's a few black eyes later, you know what happened.
wait, snatching eyes gone.
Wait, snatch your hair pulling?
Okay.
Sheree here? Oh.
No, we love each other here.
So, no, but no, we all there's all love at the end of the day. But next thing we got going on, Bullshyt of the week is a pretty funny one as well. So, James the Giant's Peach, if you guys know, is a
Giant peach.
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach.
Not peach emoji.
Yes.
James and the Giant Peach emoji.
Oh, okay.
It is a classic written by Ronald Dahl, and it was also, produced with Tim Burton.
I thought it was a Tim Burton movie.
It's a
Okay,
Tim
now
Burton
my
movie.
comment is very valid now with Tim Burton involved.
Well, it was the movie was done by Tim Burton and someone else, but Roald Dahl did the actual book. He wrote the book.
It's not like you must say Ronaldo Ray.
Roald Dahl.
Ronaldo, right?
Let me see the name.
Geraldo.
Roald.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roald Dahl. So
No.
basically,
Roald.
there was
Roald.
Lil Duval.
There's a community theater. Dead, guys.
I'm tapping out.
Dead.
All right.
There is a community theater in Pennsylvania actually that did a stage play of James and the Giant Peach. And the main prop on the stage that was supposed to look like a peach looked something a little bit of more of the
Ass.
the more of the vulva-like aspect.
Oh.
So this was a
Wait.
that's
a hoe?
At the community
Oh my! It was
That's a kitty cat.
They got that from the Grammy Awards.
So that was the.
They stole that from Janelle Monáe
performance at the community theater. So a lot of people
Enter at your own risk.
that it looked more of like the vagina monologues than James and the Giant Peach.
I know.
So many people on Twitter and
More
all
like a
of those,
vagina symphony. What the fuck?
and those of the community also, the theater community also talked about it as well. Even George Takei actually has shared it. Takai, sorry. He actually had retweeted it with his catchphrase.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Teriyaki? What? Y'all are so rude.
There. He also retweeted other pictures. And basically, the actual production company was called Dream Right. They actually tweeted about it as well, saying, "We heard you like our set design. We'd like to offer you tickets to our show to check out the hard work of this James and
That was them saying, let's show you how to really do it right.
That's funny.
Now, the marketing coordinator of it actually confessed, saying that I didn't see that before, but now that's all I can see when I look at it. We had to design a peach big enough for the cast to stand inside of it, outside of it, on top of it, and design it exactly. Some comments on Twitter said,
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
after a great performance, they'll get a standing ovulation.
That's a knee slapper right there. Mama ready to pop.
Another.
What's the name? I gotta follow this person.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Another person was talking about their daughter being in the photo, saying, "OMG, my daughter is in a James Giant Peach show. Thankfully, her director just informed me our Peach will not look like that." One other person said,
So,
Our
what about the
Peach.
caterpillar? How did the caterpillar look coming out of the peach?
"Ooh, right." Another person said, "Community theater is so wholesome, and the rest of us are perverts."
Well,
Well, I own it. What the fuck? Whatever.
It's wholesome.
Is it
I know whoever
is it
designed
cute
it.
bullshit of the week for the fact that y'all really didn't look into this and thought of the design of a peach? But at the same time, it's cute that the fact that many people laughed about it.
I'm like, what virgin did you find that did this?
Neck, no. George Takai just retweeted it. I was like, you can't get any more bigger than that. Especially with the catchphrase. Just like, it's so cute. So,
oh, it's so pretty.
It was like,
Look at it.
look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
Right.
I'm like, was this a Sopranos prequel? Like, this is like, totally a big pussy right there, right?
So,
Pussy,
that's definitely
pussy,
a funny
pussy.
little pussy.
Pussy.
Okay,
Yes, like
that was him this time. That was
What
not
was that?
me.
That was fucking Grace Jones.
so,
Pussy.
so yes,
What is
So-
pussy?
that. Last thing we got going on.
A very bougie cat.
Very bushy. Last thing we got going on with bullshit of the week is the. Whoa. Hello.
Whoa.
We have the hot topic going on in the culture right now, which is
What is?
the Gucci sweater backlash
Oh,
and hot that's been
But your
going
girl
on.
is so Gucci flip flops.
So, going back a little bit of how this first started, basically Gucci had presented a turtleneck sweater that they were promoting, and basically it
What
was
are you doing?
Can I tell you something?
Oh,
and it was called, and it is the balaclava jumper.
can stuff like that wait?
So basically, the sweatshirt was a long collar, and on the slit it had a red mouth slit. And for a lot of people looking into it, it got a lot of offensive imagery and racial imagery. So basically, Gucci had apologized about the situation a couple of days after people started noticing, saying that they deeply apologized for the offense it caused by the wool balaclava jumper, and it said in the statement on Twitter last week. "We consider diversity to be a fundamental value to be fully upheld, respected, and at the forefront of every decision we make. We are fully committed to increasing diversity through our organization and turning this incident into a learning, powerful moment for the Gucci team and beyond." Now, probably also have some situations back at the holiday season. Apparently, have some merchandise with monkeys, and that also got people upset. So,
Wait, that was supposed to be a monkey?
there's supposed to be a monkey with the stuff we get back in the beginning.
Full stop. This,
Holiday.
whatever.
We can never excuse H&M.
Wait, you mean them Sambo looking little
Hey,
tiny
hey,
shoes
hey,
gonna be
hey,
funky?
hey, hey,
That's
hey,
what I'm saying.
hey. Let's hear what Cole has to say.
No, see, you trying to clown me though, but I was
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to clown you at all.
No, I was gonna fully own that. All I saw was the imagery of the sweater, and I didn't take it the same way. But when I saw the rest of the line that went with it, like, okay, that was something completely different.
All I have to say is how I feel about these high-end labels. Is mostly Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton. Y'all, they promote this stuff, and African Americans bite into it so much, and then it fails y'all, and then y'all want to cry, "Oh, it's racism." Y'all supported them from the beginning. If y'all didn't support them as much as y'all do and support your own lines made by your own people, then y'all wouldn't be screaming up, hollering something's racist when something you might feel is offensive, which I don't condone, because it's an ugly ass sweater. It's not even about the whole racist thing to me. It's just ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
Here's my question though: with the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drunk at the moment. But
And it's Tuesday.
with the onset of H&M,
You got it.
Prada, and what's this current one?
Gucci.
Gucci. Is there a concerted effort to like push us out of their branding with our current political climate?
Yes.
Honestly, like, no, because that's what they said before, that they are not making those for us.
They don't want us.
Even Hilfiger, they've all spoken out saying that we did not make these clothes for you. We didn't make these things for you.
We didn't know. Didn't come out and say that.
Not H&M, but these other ones with our current climate of Trump is ruling all and our bearing our this is to be honest, bearing our racist sentiments.
We don't speak that name. We say he who should not be named.
Or 45.
With bearing our racist sentiments without any like hesitance.
He who should not be named.
Is this like another move to say that like we just want you out of our shit and we're just gonna promote this for our own?
Yep. What's next?
Yep, that was bullshit for the week.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That.
That's exactly what it is. They don't, it's a catch-22. They don't want our money, but our money makes up the majority of the profit of your product.
That's the part about it.
And that's the thing about it.
As our people don't realize, like, if you take this money and put it somewhere else.
Ooh, if we would actually realize our numbers and get on the
Shout out.
same page.
That's a whole different.
But yeah, that's a different conversation.
We'll be on that conversation for days.
Oh, yeah. Drunk drunk and
Sorry.
sober.
Come
through, Alicia. Drunk and sober.
Come through.
That was the shout out.
More so Lauren
Shout out
school days.
to Lewis Stewart, which is actually no. Lewis Stewart is actually a brand by a black-owned fashion designer, which is actually getting a lot of clout from a lot of celebrities, actually black celebrities that are starting to buy their brand. Tiffany Haddish, Anthony Anderson, I believe, also has some of their merch. I want to say Lil Scrappy and Nick Mill also have them, as well as Mimi Foss. So basically, Lewis Stewart is basically a high-end brand, and it's a black-owned. So
Shower Rod Mimi?
yeah, Shower Rod Mimi.
Okay.
Shout out to Lewis
When she
Stewart.
made money off
Check
that
them
shower
out.
ride, they sold their Home Depot.
Home Depot made money.
High-end brand stuff that is from us. But basically, as you know, other rappers and other people of the culture has boycotted against Gucci and Prada. Spike Lee has probably said he's no longer wearing Prada and Gucci. Of course, T.I. has announced last week that he is putting out a 3-month boycott.
Spike Lee always look like a homeless person when you see him. What Prada and Gucci wear?
Now, with T.I. being someone who bought Gucci in the past and now saying he is boycotting them is also very interesting.
I can see him floating past the store.
Spike Lee?
Floating into the store? I don't know.
So, other people are saying,
You stupid.
Soulja Boy. And Russell Simpson has also talked about.
Soulja Boy finally took off that Gucci headband.
Yeah, he said he's been going through laser treatments to get it removed.
No, he talking about
remember?
Because the whole Drake thing he had on the actual headband.
Yeah, he said I think he said 2 treatments so far to get the Gucci tattoo removed from his forehead.
All you have to do is get the
Fuck you get Gucci tattooed on your damn forehead anyway.
Who get a tattoo on their damn forehead?
And the same thing.
That's another subject
Conversation
too.
for another day.
And that's the same thing like with Lil Pump earlier
I was about
with
to say Lil
Everyday Struggle when they were talking about that, and Lil Pump got the song Gucci Gang, and he talked about it saying he's not with Gucci or anything about the sense of racist shit. But he said Gucci Gang did change my life. It got me from the racist.
I can respect that.
No, I can't respect that though. To be honest, I see what he's saying. But there's been a whole culture of taking the lyrics and
I get
it for the climate. I feel he should perform the song, but he should probably do a remix version of it where it's not supporting Gucci.
Well, I don't know the lyrics of the song. Is he, other than Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, is he actually talking about rocking Gucci in the song?
Don't give me the line because I was not there for
No, he is talking about Gucci in the song.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you need to do a remix, bro.
Right.
Now, Dapper Dan, he did speak out on Sunday in regards to the situation. He said basically, in quotes, I'm a black man before I am a brand. Another fashion house has gotten outrageously long. Wow. Outrageously wrong. Right, all the pauses.
Outrageously wrong.
All of the
Not
pause.
touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Tush. Anyway, basically he said that they got it outrageously wrong. There is no excuse nor apology that can erase this kind of insult. But basically, he's trying to talk to Gucci and basically see what they can do. He says the CEO of Gucci has agreed to come with me from Italy to Harlem this week to meet with me along with members of the community and other industry leaders. There cannot be inclusivity without accountability. I will hold everyone accountable.
Can I translate?
Please do.
Yes.
Black translations by
Yes.
Cliff Jumper.
These niggas fucked up. I'm gonna take them deep in the hood so they can get a dose of fucking reality so we can try to recover from this. Because he's a part of that brand now.
He's a part of it, but he's not a designer, though. That's the thing.
And
He's just a curator.
And that was another translations by Cliff Jumper. Hood translations by Cliff Jumper.
That might be a segment.
That might be a segment. I like that segment.
All right.
Yeah, I like
Become a
that.
thing.
I like that.
Hood to English.
Sure.
Yes. So, I mean, overall,
My bad.
why are we doing Jeopardy?
It was a pause. I was just trying to feel it.
I mean, there was a little deep pause. Don't get me wrong, but
Did the black girl get the job? Do we know that if the black girl gets the
what
job?
black girl?
Oh, you just brought up Jeopardy and I thought about that.
Dead.
Because Alice Trebek retired and there was a black girl up for Jeopardy job.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
That's good.
Next episode.
Yeah,
right.
that'll be something we'll check out, next week. But that is it for our bullshit of the week, and that is your week of the recent happenings of the world. Be sure to check us out over at Beats and Bull YouTube right now. That you are checking us out. It is Beats and Bull. Check out our YouTube.
What up,
page.
dog?
Check out check out some of our clips from last week on our live podcast, and also check out the podcast over on SoundCloud. That is Beats and Bull Hood Geek. Would be under the username, so just check out Hood Geek and check over Beats and Bull on the playlist. And then on our social media, Twitter and as well as Instagram, it is Beats and Bull. Facebook, we also have a group, so join the Bullshitters movement at Beats and Bull Pod. Again, that is Beats and Bull Pod. And then for new viewers that are checking us out, email us over at beatsandbull@gmail.com for articles going on in your hood, things going on in music, songs you want to give us that we can display. Want to definitely put on some music for you guys and just some fun stuff. We got some good things going on for you guys, so thank you guys for another week. Are there any closing announcements from you guys? Cole, Eric, Rich?
It's cold as shit outside.
It's gonna be 41 tomorrow, so that's good.
Tony Braxton gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is.
I'm sorry you're gonna miss the concert.
I'm going to the concert.
Are you going still?
We don't leave till Friday.
Oh, awesome.
I just told them I'm coming into work.
Enjoy yourself and her boobs.
Trust me, I will. I'm gonna hide so I don't get fired.
Anyway.
We'll check you guys out next week.
Sweet ones, everybody. Good night.
See you guys.
Deuces.
Bye, bullshitters.
See you.
All right, turds.